website called All About the Tea.
Told All About the Tea that during the fight,
Hey teacups, it's your girl Monica. Welcome back to the All About the Tea channel. Joining me tonight are Teacup affiliates, Schoolboy. Hey Schoolboy.
Hey y'all.
Hey, how you doing tonight?
Good. I think I was in the wrong damn chat. I had to move on over. My bad. I'm glad to join y'all.
Oh goodness gracious. Okay, it happens like that sometimes. I like your glasses, by the way. Very nice, very flattering. We also have the Bishop in the building. Hey Bishop.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Good. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
Definitely blessed. Yes. And we also have joining us tonight is Teacup affiliate out of the DMV, Marcella. Hey, Marcella.
Hey guys.
Hey,
Hey
Marcella.
everyone.
Hey. And Ples will be joining us shortly, any minute now. Okay. Well, why don't we just go ahead and get started? Ooh, thank you, Simone, for the super chat. We appreciate you. Teacups. Hi, panel. Hey, Simone. Hey, girl. And get the party started early. Okay, so first and foremost, if you're not subscribed to the channel, I need you to hit that subscribe button down below. And if you're already subscribed to the channel, go on and bang that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the piping hot tea that we serve on this channel. Teacups. On the agenda tonight is Wendy Osefo. Okay, she is responding to stealing a charity donor list, lying her way onto the Real Housewives of Potomac, and we're also going to tour Wendy's house, and I'm calling it a deflated house tour. All right, let's get into it. So y'all know that I previously reported that Miss Wendy Osefo, aka 4 Degrees, is a thirsty chick, right? Back in January, I made an exclusive report. It's on this channel. The video has a thumbnail that says Nigerian scammer. So if you haven't checked out that video, I urge you to check it out after this live. I'll also link it down below. And in that video, I go into extensive detail about the way Miss Wendy ended up on the Real Housewives of Potomac. She lied about knowing Karen and Candace. They were not friends prior to filming. She also lied her way onto an exclusive charity with a bunch of wealthy Potomac people and got kicked off the board, the charity, for stealing a donor list. Y'all remember that?
Yeah, she trifling.
Yeah.
Indeed, indeed. In addition, like I said, Wendy conned her way onto a board, and the name of that charity is called Felicia's Fund. It is ran by beautiful Nigerian queen, Vivian Abakuba. Okay, I've spoken about Vivian in the past. You know, I'm very fond of Vivian. There she is right there. Isn't she beautiful? Smart,
Yes.
intelligent. Look at that melanin, just sparkling. She's just beautiful. I love her. She's great. Very, very good fit for the show. But Vivian, she's busy. She don't got time for that show. We may see her next season. Who knows, here or there. But she's very, very busy. I'll say that. Let me check on our folks. Before I even dive into this any further, let me check on our folks. Perfectly Imperfect. Thank you so much for the super chat. We appreciate you. Thank you, my love. Okay. We also have the interracial perspective, maturity not included. Thank you so much for the super chat. Already cracking up. Okay, well, I came to serve. Okay, I aim to please. Hey, Monica. Hey, lady.
Cancel that bitch.
I don't know her. I don't know her.
Mariah's queen.
I don't know that woman. I don't know her. Queen Mama Bear, thank you so much for the super chat. This ish is about to get spicy, and I'm here for it. Yes, ma'am. Okay, get your wine and relax. We also have joining us tonight is Ples. Hey, Ples. Look at that smile. Hey, my love. I know you had a busy day today, girl. Sometimes it's like that. I know. Oh, okay. So, the donor list. For those in the chat that don't know, a donor list is very valuable to a charity because it contains names and contact info of the charity's wealthy donors. An exclusive circle of people that Wendy Osefo does not have access to. She doesn't. She's not in that circle. She's not in the in. So the assumption is she was trying to line her Rolodex or maybe something else. I mean, I've seen a lot of different theories as to what she may have done with that list, but I don't know. Oh, and like I said before, Wendy is a desperate clout chaser, very thirsty. And those are not even my words. This is how she was described to me by someone in that circle. They also said she's ready to burn bridges, give up her family, give up her degrees just to chase fame, be on a reality show. She applied for the position. Okay, so let me dive further into this report, okay? Wendy appeared on some podcast that I've never heard of before, and she appeared on the podcast recently. Now, like I previously stated, I made this exclusive report back in January, and she's now responding to this report. How many months is that? Let me do the math. So you got January, so you got February, March. Okay, so 2 months, basically. Yeah, 2.5 months. Yeah, wow. 2.5 months to respond to such salacious allegations. Beautifully animated. Thank you so much for the super chat. I see Vivian's makeup matching that beautiful melanin, keeping it real beautiful. She is beautiful. She's gorgeous. Let me pull up her photo again. She's stunning. Look at that. Oh my goodness, just gorgeous everywhere. Beautiful, beautiful.
Classy, sexy right there.
And funny. She has a personality, classy. Yeah, I really like Vivian a lot. I really do. Okay, so back to the report. Wendy Osefo appeared on a podcast. Like I said, I've never heard of it, to respond to the allegations 2.5 months later. So in regards to the allegation that she lied her way onto RHOP, like I reported, Wendy exaggerated how close she was to Candace and Karen. She didn't even know them before she got on the show. Here's her response, and I quote, "That is not true. Those allegations are not true. And what I like to do is I like to have receipts. So my relationship with the women is not necessarily what got me on the show. I had met with people from the show prior to, so that's the real tea. That's the funny part. So the show execs wanted me on the show." So basically Wendy's saying that producers sought her out. They seeked her, a nobody that no one knew of. They sought her out, okay? And it's not the relationships that she had with anyone. So that's really a roundabout way of saying she had no relationships with anyone. Schoolboy, what are your thoughts?
In the words of Candy Burris, the lies, the lies, the lies. Heifer, we didn't even know who you were. I didn't even know who she was.
Mm-hmm.
We had no idea who this woman. Where has she been? If she's supposed to have been around, I ain't never seen her in no previous scenes in the years before. She wasn't in the background. Wendy, we don't know you. And if you knew somebody, why are you so thirsty to be on the show, boo? They ain't getting paid that kind of money. This is not one of the other franchises, one of the whiter franchises where you getting paid that kind of money. So, ma'am, stop lying. We don't know you. They don't know you. You just scammed your way onto the show. You scammed your way on the show like a white woman scams their way through life. You really tried to come up. And Heifer, I do see that nose job and I see the lightning on your skin. Don't lie about it.
Well, that's a good point. We've seen Vivian in previous seasons in the background because she's actually friends with Sharice. She's friends with Karen. Her and Karen, they've known each other for 17 years. They talk all the time. They're real friends, Vivian.
Monica, we even seen broke ass Sharice showing up to free visits. Come on, man. We didn't even know you. We ain't
No.
seen you, woman.
She
need to stop
auditioned.
lying.
She auditioned and she applied like everybody else. Bishop, what are your thoughts on Wendy saying the executives sought her out, that the relationships that she had with these women didn't matter? It's a nice way of answering the question.
Harper, who's that woman? That's I know that's where everybody was like, what? Like, you really think somebody sought you out in your 4 degrees and your student loan debt? Really? Your $1.5 million student loan debt. You think anybody was really looking for Wendy? Like, come on now. Now, what we looking for is that storyline with her husband and that assistant. Now, that's what we looking for. But we weren't looking for you and your 4 degrees. And I don't get why people think they're so important. Like, if your genesis was that you wanted to be on a show, just keep it 100 and say, yeah, I wanted to be on that show. I like that show. I wanted to be part of the Housewives franchise. But it doesn't make any sense to front like you somebody great and we didn't know who you were. And I'm like, ma'am, like, aren't you an adjacent professor? You're not the direct professor. Like,
Right.
ma'am, ain't no shade against adjacent professors, but you're not the main person on. Yeah. Well, okay, whatever. I'm gonna leave that alone. But I'm just not really feeling Wendy like that.
Yeah. Santivia, yes, good point. That statement didn't disapprove any of the news you broke, Monica. That was just a lot of double speak. It was, right? She should have became an attorney. She should have went and got older. No shades, but right? No, I mean it's about speaking and knowing how to dance around the truth sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Marcella, chime in. What are your thoughts?
The Nigerian ironing board. Instead of getting a nose, she should have got a booty.
Oh,
and
He's getting on that.
She did not know anybody. Do you know that I believe they got sucked in because she was a doctor of something, and they figured that she was somebody good to know, but nobody was checking for her. She lives in Finksburg, Maryland, which is further than where Robin lives at. So nobody was checking for that hour and a half ride out there for her to be on the Potomac, Housewives of Potomac. She is want to be famous so that she can have people call her the goats. But like Karen said, I don't know you.
So you're saying she wanted free goat meat at the market?
Yeah. They wanted to give her the goat.
Oh my goodness. Sade Markel, thank you so much for the super sticker, my love. We appreciate you. Plez, and that lipstick matching the cardigan and the glasses. I love it. What are your thoughts, Plez? Because you're an attorney. Tell me what you think of her statement. You want to dissect it? I can read it again.
If you want me to, I got to take notes if I'm going to be dissecting something. But I think you already said it.
Okay.
It was just very, it gave me delusions of grandeur. That's that false inflated ego where you think you are better than what you really are. In the words of my country grandmother, you think your stuff don't stink. Ma'am, no one knew you. No one knew who you were. Maybe in your little circle of friends, but these producers from California, wherever they came from to come to Potomac, did not know who you were. The only way you get on these shows, especially the established shows, are by somebody recommending you who's already on the cast. And we know the whole cast, particularly Karen, has already hit her with the Mariah Carey. I don't know her. I don't know her. So none of them vouched for her. So the only other way you get on is by, actually auditioning, sending in a reel. She probably had an old bootleg audition tape. Got them kids around there recording it, the kid down here, she and her husband all the way up here, couldn't even afford a reel. Film crew just stitched it together. It's okay. We all start small, honey. Just embrace the fact that you started small. It doesn't matter where you start from. This is why people got to get better with their clapbacks. You know, take a little lesson from Drake. Started from the bottom, now we're here.
Mhm.
Don't matter how I got on the show. That's would have been my answer. Don't matter. I'm here, and you're
I'm
talking
here.
about me.
Right. And
But
you can stop.
she's not that confident, so she gotta, hit you with that. Google me. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No one knew you.
You running around here stealing donut lists to know people, and like I said previously, I can only picture this lady stalked out in front of these rich people's homes with a big floppy hat and some sunglasses, ducking down every time they come out the house, following these ladies to the gym, getting on the treadmill next to them and saying, hey, don't I know you? Weren't you at Vivian's gala? Or, aren't you on the board? Yeah, I thought I knew. Well, I'm on the board too. I thought I knew you. That's what I imagine, Lenora Seal, thank you so much for the super sticker. We appreciate you. Michelle Hardnick, thank you for the super chat. Schoolboy is on point. Wendy Osefo speak with a forked tongue. Yeah, she does. She does. Okay, so moving on. So the question was, did she steal a donor list from a charity in order to get wealthy contacts? And Wendy's response was, and I quote, I don't know where that rumor came from, but what I do know is I only attended 2 board meetings and they were virtual. There's no email list to steal. The story doesn't even make sense. Well, dear, I didn't say email list. I said donor lists. Do you see where again, with the double speak, I said donor list. I never said email list. I never said that. Donor list. Let's sound, and you don't know where the rumor came from. See, she was hoping that this story would just go away. That's why she waited so long to respond. And that's why she appeared on a podcast don't nobody know about. Okay. All right. Schoolboy, what are your thoughts?
She appeared on that podcast because ain't nobody else booking her. We don't give a damn about Wendy. I mean, shit, Giselle barely getting work. And she out here scrambling for every dime because Pastor Holy Whore don't have none. But I heard he moved Malaysia down there on the church's dime. But that ain't allegedly, that ain't none of my business. But we're gonna get back on Wendy. Wendy, Wendy, ma'am, if you stop, and how to get from an email list to ma'am, Monica, you didn't even say that. That heifer lying. Okay, she know what list it was. She probably got it. She probably had it right underneath her new set of breasts she just bought and her nose, and she didn't want to bring it out and say, yeah, I stole the list. Scammers, you got to kind of finesse them words a little bit. And the bad part is that she might need to call T.I. and learn how to get some of his thesaurus words so she could go ahead and learn how to pimp the people, because she's slipping. How you got 4 degrees and you can't explain shit? You couldn't explain nothing on the damn reunion. You can't explain why you have this email or list. I don't know where that came from. Ma'am, you need to do better. You talking about you the library and you reading people. Ma'am, you need to take some lessons. Hell, you might need to want to call Kenya Moore and get your shit together and learn how to read somebody, because you real weak. But hey, you don't want to scam your way on TV.
Absolutely. Lisa Mancini says, none of the ladies live in Potomac except unless they recently moved there. Karen lives in Potomac. She's the only one now.
Monique.
Yeah, when Monique left the show, so she gone. She knew to get the hell out of Dodge. Or hell. Bishop, what are your thoughts on Wendy? Again with the double speak. Email list? No, ma'am. Donor list. So in actuality, she's telling the truth. She didn't steal an email list. You see how that works?
In the famous words of the cast of Real Housewives of Atlanta, who said that? That's what she was trying to give us right there. I'm like, ma'am, you know where you heard the news from, and you're trying to use trickery and witchery on us, and we're not buying it, ma'am. And like Schoolboy said, she need to take some lessons from Kenya Moore. You know what I mean? Because she trying to be slick, but I'm like, how is you using woods and stuff like that to try to be slick, ma'am? You what you're doing is you giving me nothing but all these little sores, and it just hurts my ear when I hear her speak. Like, even when you're just reading it, Monica, just her words alone is hurting my ears, because it's like, ma'am, it's like, I need some slicker words. Fool me a little bit to where you like, oh, okay, I gotta believe that. Then you have to think about it for a moment, like, I just got scammed. You're not even a good scammer, ma'am. Like it don't make any sense. Like it's she just ugly. I'm sorry. It's just Lord, we just need to lay hands on her and pray for her, and just tell her, just say no to whatever she's sniffing or smoking or drinking, because it ain't working for her. So I need her to go somewhere, because it just ain't making no sense.
Yeah. Lady K of Boston, thank you so much for the super chat. Wendy scams so that she can buy those mop head hats she calls wigs. Another lemon head demon. Ooh, child. You and these lemon head demons. Yo, Adrian. Thank you so much for the super chat. There's too many holes, right? Yeah. Marcella, what are your thoughts on the double speak? Now she's calling it an email list, and she don't know where this rumor came from. Mind you, everybody was tagging her, asking her questions. Her husband said he was going to handle it. He's like, yeah, he even responded. He was so heated and in his feelings. Don't worry about it. It's being handled legally. Well, I'm waiting, sir. I have yet to see anything. Not a cease or desist. Nothing. Crickets.
I just want to say it wasn't the email. It was, it was the donors list, because you were allegedly also calling these people to say that you were Wendy Osefo. You were calling them. Now, Nigerian people will not lie. I'm going to tell you something. The person she took it from allegedly is the sweetest, kindest person. Yes, I was waiting for her to come out and say that she never met Karen face to face. It was only virtual. And that's why Karen was saying that, we don't know each other. We did take a picture at an event, but that was it. And nobody was trying to hear that. But now I guess they're listening, because he's not a professor anymore. He's not a teacher anymore. She's at home wondering what Eddie is doing.
Marcella, are you hitting the henny tonight, my love? What are you saying?
No, I'm just trying to talk like Wendy. I'm just trying to talk like her.
Oh, okay. All right. Deshana, thank you so much for the super chat. Wendy uses 25-cent words in a 10-cent conversation so she can sound educated. Yeah. SEM. Oh, Monica with the shits. Absolutely. Every night. Plez. What are your thoughts?
Not every night. That is fun. You have all, said it. She does the sorcery, the mind trickerization, the sleight of hand or eye trick, where it's like, if you look over here, I can take your attention off of what's going on over here. Yeah, no, Wendy, no one said anything about an email list. But the funny thing about when you lie is that you have to keep lying. And you have to keep up with your lies. And in this case, she can't keep up with her lies because, as Marcella said, you swore and was beating everybody's door down that you knew Karen. You and Karen were basically BFFs, let you tell it. Like, y'all sat next to each other at the board meeting and decided which resolutions y'all were going to pass together. So now say, well, actually, I only attended 2 meetings and they both were virtual. So you got to know her so well through the Zoom. Now, I've been on lots of Zoom calls, more than I want to, in the last month. And I don't know these people. I don't even have my camera on 90% of the time. Mm-hmm. So how did you know her? Like, how exactly? And you didn't address, people think they can lie by omission, or they forget that omission is still lying. We saw you take pictures at some of the charities events. So did you forget about those? You could have allegedly lifted the donor list somewhere other than the meetings. Exactly. They have whole committees that form these galas. You didn't say nothing about committee meeting. You only talked about the board meeting.
Well, she didn't make it to any committee meetings because she stole the donor list after the second board meeting. And although she signed up to be on the organizing committee with Karen, because Karen said, I'll head up the organizing committee. And Wendy immediately said, I want to be on that committee. That's the committee I want to be on. You know, as soon as she saw Karen was going to head up the organizing committee for the inaugural gala, she jumped to the chance, but she couldn't because they had to let her go. They kicked her behind off the board for stealing that list. They found out.
But furthermore, why does she want us to think that it wouldn't be who doesn't keep digital lists at this point in time?
Exactly.
If you're doing virtual meetings, I'm pretty sure that list is typed up and held in somebody's computer.
Yeah.
You have, it may be under lock and key, a special password, but it's there. No one is just walking around at this day and age. I laugh every time you say Rolodex. I'm like, Lord, the children who watch this show, meaning 25 and under, probably don't even know what a Rolodex is. But yeah,
That's so funny. I like that word though. It's so old school, Rolodex.
I know it is.
I used to have one back in the day. I'm not giving myself away, but I back in the day, I'm like a little nerd. I liked office supplies.
I do too. I love school supplies. I still go when it's back to school season to Walmart and get Lisa Frank notebooks and things to journal with.
5-star. You get that 5-star.
Love those.
Yeah,
They
those are pretty designs.
Maybe 29. The spiral notebooks are 29 cents during our back to school, and I love nice pens too. A good pen.
Yes.
I love a good pen.
You be stealing pens?
Baby. I don't like other people's pens now. Just
I don't either.
Listen, when I get takeout, I bring the disposable gloves with me too, and I bring my own pen.
Yep.
I left the gloves alone, Monica. It's too much. I just keep my hand sanitizer.
The supply of gloves. I got disposable and the big ones, the big rubber gloves, yellow rubber gloves that you use to clean the bathroom. I have brand new packs of that too, because I interchange them. But anyway, the interracial perspective. Thank you so much for the super chat. We've seen her doing commentary, and if you really listen to her, she never answers the questions. 4 degrees don't mean ish if you don't have substance. Well, she don't answer it because I think they'll give her a few questions before she comes on, but then they'll hit her with the dialogue just grows from there, and then she gets stumped and she can't really respond. So she talks in circles, Michelle Hardnick, thank you again for the super chat, my love. Karen Huger knew all along that Wendy Osefo was slithering snake. Very reason why she treated her unimportant. But she kept saying, do y'all remember that scene? She's like, Karen, you know me. Karen, we sat on the same board together, Karen. You know me, Karen. Remember that? You would think, damn, is Karen Huger lying? What is going on here, right? Here's this lady with high credentials in the community. She's on CNN. She's on Fox News. And she is swearing up and down that Karen knows her. I started to wonder, is Miss Karen lying? What is going on? Okay, so she also answered the question about another exclusive report that I spoke about, which was the 1.5 million in student loan debt. She responded to that. And according to Wendy, this is what she says, quote unquote, no, I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth, but guess what? I did take out student loans, and I'm proud of it because I, like Barack Obama, and many Americans took out student loans because we wanted to get an education. And okay, so as far as the amount goes, the 1.5 million, this was her response. I don't think it's near 1.5 million. I don't think so. No, I don't think so. Schoolboy, what are your thoughts?
Now, I'm going to tell you some of my business. Now, I did work for Great Lakes Student Loan Services. If you had some loans there, you probably talk to me. They did merge with NaviNet, and I know I ain't got no student loans, but I ain't stupid. I worked for them. Now, ma'am, unless you want to go into where your taxes are being garnished, heifer, you know how much you owe. Okay, you're probably on an income-driven repayment plan because you probably ain't got the money to pay it every month. That's fine, man. But just admit, Wendy, I just want you to stop lying, man. Who in the hell got debt and they don't know how much they owe? Ma'am, everybody, whether they can pay their student loans or not pay their student loans, they know how much they owe. Wendy, come on, man. I don't think it's that much. Are you that damn dumb? Or you pretended? Did you go to ICDC college? Because I'm really starting to believe that you went online school and got your college. Did you go to Trump University? You are really giving me a certificate tease, but you got 4 degrees. Ma'am, I need you to get yourself together. And you still ain't told the truth, nor denied the allegation. So I'm inclined to believe, ma'am, bang the gavel, heifer, you're guilty.
Schoolboy Master P and Romeo gonna come after you for talking about that ICDC. You know he don't play about that.
But you know, players, they about to open up an HBCU. Like I told my followers, be very wary of anything. People be opening up like that because you get scammed.
Yeah. A lot of those things are just tax scams for the people running them. Be careful. Just go to a credible university. Don't waste your money. You're wasting time and money. Bishop, what are your thoughts on her saying, yeah, just like Barack Obama, I have student loan debt. How much I owe? I don't think it's 1.5 million. Girl, please. What are your thoughts, Bishop?
Okay, let's play her little game. I think it's 1.5. If you don't know your what you owe, that inclines to let me know that you're a little slow. And it doesn't make any sense that you don't know the amount, because I need to know the amounts to see what I need to knock off. But if you're really going around saying I think, then I'll be very leery if I was a college student going to her class. I'd be like, you don't know how much you owe? I don't know if I want to be in her class. Counselor, is there another person that teaches class? Because I don't want to be taught by her. That is so crazy, where the public knows how much you owe, but you don't know. Oh my God, you got to be one of the dumbest people I know, the most dumbest, smartest person we know. I'm like, you're bragging and toting around these 4 degrees, but you're useless. I no wonder why Eddie getting another woman. No wonder why folks don't want to deal with you. You're a walking and talking dummy. Like you really thought you was gonna get away with taking a don't. You're one of the dumbest criminals I know. Can't even carry out the job. Didn't even boost no money out of these people. Like what are you doing with your life, ma'am? Really, what are you doing? You're taking pictures in surgical offices like it's your office from one of your jobs. No, ma'am. I know when I see a dentist office when you're taking that picture, ma'am. You were not at one of your business offices. Come on now, let's try it again, Miss Wendy. One of the most dumbest criminals we know on reality TV, and God bless her and her stupid heart. It's ridiculous.
Chi Unique says, if you are not feeling her, you don't have to hate on her. I'm sorry, did I miss something? Where are we hating on her?
We're not hating her.
We're reading and roasting.
Yeah, we're just doing a reaction to her podcast interview.
Monica, how do we hate on somebody that's in $1.5 million debt?
It's probably more than that. That's why.
Not only that.
Yeah.
Chi, Google her. She said that she's worth 1.5 million as her net worth, and her debt is 1.5 million. Make that make sense to me, 1. And 2, how can we hate somebody who jumps on other people's backs to get fame? Like she jumped on Candace, because without Candace, she wouldn't be able to fit into the conversation. She don't even gel with Giselle and Robin. She can't even gel with them. She wears 50 pieces of name brand. Fendi up here, Louis Vuitton down here, Gap down here. She doesn't even know what to wear. And I don't know why she keeps comparing herself to Barack Obama, because she said she worked on his political thing. But do you understand Candace said the same thing? I think that she has watched the episodes a little bit, and she tries to pick up from every different person's personality. We don't hate her. We just want the hooker to be honest. Just be honest, girl. We all in debt. I owe some student loan too, and that was 40 years ago.
Damn. You know, I owe 6,000, but I know how much I owe. You liar. You know how much you owe in your credit. You probably ain't got no credit cards.
Well, it's probably like Marcella said, if your net worth is 1.5 million and you owe 1.5 million in student loan debt, that brings the total to a zero. Rain Coleman, thank you so much for the super sticker. We appreciate you. Plaz, what are your thoughts on her saying, yeah, I have student loan debt, but I don't know. It could be 1.5. I don't know. Maybe it's close to that. I don't know.
Well, you know, Wendy, I feel you, sis. It gets to a point where you don't even want to look anymore. It's a very sad existence because you know that that number is never going away. Like I tell the good people, unless the only way I'm getting rid of my student loans is if Jesus or Joe Biden does something about them. Come on, Joe. So, you know, what I will say though, I always take these things as learning lessons. So, young people, if you're watching us, if you're watching Wendy, please learn. You can go to college, you can be all that you want to be. However, you need to be smart about it. If you know you want to go to the Yales and the Princetons and the Johns Hopkins, the Johns Hopkins of the world, you need to make sure you are in those books at night. Don't watch us. Put us on in the background and make sure you're studying right now because you're going to need some scholarship money. Use your smartphone. Google all of these little random scholarships out here. That little 2,500, 10,000 here and there. They add up. You know, if I could do it all over again, I had full scholarships to college and to law school. Those were academic tuition scholarships. Didn't cover anybody's room and board. Didn't live in the same state as my family. So I had to pay money to stay on campus. I had to pay money to live. You can't really work and go to law school. So, you know, it is, she had to shoot for the stars with Barack. You know, I'm just so sick of people trying to compare themselves. People in these struggle of relationships calling themselves broke Barack and Michelle. No, ma'am. No, sir. No, ma'am. Don't degrade them like that. You also, Wendy, you're more like, you know, any random person who got student loans and can't pay them back. So the other factor you have to determine is what are you getting these degrees in? The public policy and public relations, the little stuff she got those degrees in do not yield historically really big salaries. So she had to get on something like this in order to even have a shot to pay those back. Or she's going to depend on, as Schoolboy said, the income-based repayment and hope for student loan forgiveness in 20 or 30 years. But I agree, keep it real. This is a teachable. She could have used this again as a teachable moment. You have a platform. Teach Black children, African children, future immigrants like yourself what to do, how to work this system. And it ain't by coming up here and getting a bunch of piece of papers and getting allegedly $1 million in debt. Those degrees are now paper weighted by your debt. You got some fancy papers. That's it.
Absolutely. Bayou Gal, thank you so much for the super chat. Then scammers always wearing mixed up name brands all at once. Is that a scammer's name? And Marcella said Gap. That didn't go on deaf ears. You said she got on Gap at the bottom, Gucci on top, Louis Vuitton in the middle.
Well,
You know,
Monica,
they
say in fashion, you have to...
make.
Oh no, I was just gonna say, Monica, you know, in fashion they say you have to do low high, you know, high low, low high, mix.
White girls wear Gaps. Most white girls wear Gaps because they have no booty.
I didn't know they still exist. Okay.
Yes,
they gave Kanye West a line, so they exist.
Yes, they have no booty, so those jeans make it look like they're pumping it up. But let me tell you something. Nigerian people are the smartest nationality that I know. These people come to this country, they work hard, they get their education. They're some of the best doctors. They are not flamboyant. They're simple people, and you know what? And they're very smart. But I do not go around tearing people down. I'm telling you that I'm watching a reality show and I'm watching a woman tear herself down because really nobody is going to want to hire her in the real world with 4 degrees, all the mess she gets into. Now, these alleged scamming things that's coming out about her, it's been said in the Nigerian community, and they say for real, they say she is not a representative of the Nigerian people. So I respect Nigerian people. I don't pull women down. I'm all about Black women RR. And I just want you to know that, sweetie. I am reading your statement.
The interracial perspective, my love. Thank you so much for the love and the super chats. Monica, what you saying? Balling on a budget? Yeah, in the words of Buffy, balling on a zero budget. I just got a very interesting DM and I'll share it with everyone. Yeah, you know, I love to put people on blast. I enjoy it. Yeah. You want to send me ignorant shit? I'm going to put it up here. As my boy Paul Greasy would say, on some ignorant shit. He has a song called Ignorant Shit. I love it. I absolutely do. I'm going to format this DM so it can fit on the screen. But in the meanwhile,
and I'm here for it, Monica.
You touched on something very significant that stood out to me when you said Wendy could have used those public relation degrees to bring the community together, to help other, African Americans or just society on a whole, right? Just help add some value. And I just wanted to touch on Vivian's charity. It's called Felicia's Fund. It's named after her mother. And it's a charity that helps disadvantaged young girls around the globe get an education and empower themselves to be successful. Vivian is the president and Karen Huger is the vice president. And like I said, at the time when Wendy came on, Vivian was appointing board members, and Wendy slid into Vivian's DMs and hit her up on some, hey girl, I know you're Nigerian. I'm Nigerian. I'm also on CNN and Fox News, and I live in the DMV area. I would love to meet you. And I'm so interested in your charity. She tried to butter up to Vivian and become friends with her under false pretenses that she wanted to add value to her charity and help her charity. And she did nothing of the sort. Instead, she was just looking to line her Rolodex and meet wealthy people to get into that circle. And I think that's pretty, messed up to do. I really do. I really, really do. Schoolboy, what are your thoughts on that specifically? Knowing that Felicia's Fund is a charity to help educate disadvantaged girls around the globe. Wendy, having 4 degrees, she could have added some value, but instead she was just looking to make a name for herself and basically get on that show. What are your thoughts on that? Because that really upset me. It disappointed me.
I mean, well, Larsa Pippen got a degree in politics, but she has more of a degree in hoeing. So, I mean, the degrees don't matter really in theory, ma'am. So you can have 4 degrees and still be trifling. I mean, you went to go steal somebody's donor list to do what, ma'am? To try to elevate yourself, and you still run around here looking thirsty as hell. You need a 44-ounce big gulp to satisfy your thirst, because it's really sad. I mean, why would you steal that woman? And then the thing about it is, heifer, they're going to find out you stole it. I mean, tracing IP addresses. I mean, if it's an email, that's what you say. It's an email. Paperless. They're going to know who the last person printed it off. I mean, so either way, ma'am, you was going to get busted. And I mean, yeah, and in the comments, yes, I got time today. I got all the time and all the smoke for Wendy Osefo. Because you know what, Wendy, you need to just quit lying. We know you don't live in Potomac. We know you broke. You're not the first housewife to pretend, okay? We understand that. But you really, really, ma'am, need to quit lying. Matter of fact, can you get Wendy, can you get Eddie's side piece on the show with the baby? Because that's what I want to know about. I could care less about you, your debt, and your new nose and your breasts and the BBL you're trying to get too. Okay? But you love your Nigerian features, ma'am. You're a whole clown. Sit down.
See, I have that DM now. I'll put it up on the screen. Schoolboy, do you want to read it?
Why are Black Americans so ignorant when it comes to talking about Africans? Is it because you all are jealous of what she knows and where she's from and has access to her real ancestors and not imaginary ones like the rest of you all? And stop with your rubbish movies like Coming to America and Black Panther with embarrassing accents and the fakest interest and love shown. Out of all of you on the panel, there's only one degree holder and husband between you all. You worried about the wrong person need to be mad at your real oppressor. Well, I need you to go back to school and know how to conjugate your verbs. That's what I need you to know how to do. And the fact that you African and you sitting up here trying to dog us out, ma'am, I'm probably, ma'am, sir, woman, whatever you are, I'm probably smarter than you. And no, I don't have a degree. And school ain't for everybody. Hell, I make more than some people walking around here with a master's. So I'm gonna need you to have several seats. And if you don't like it, there's the door. You can go ahead and exit. But we appreciate the click and the view, ma'am. Or sir, whatever you want.
I have 2 degrees. I don't use them all. I don't use any of them. If that counts for anything, you know, the line of business I'm in, journalism, is not what I got my degree in. Media, no. So, you know, really and truly, I wasted my money in school is what I'm trying to say. You know, just like Wendy. She has 4 degrees and she is on a reality show. She don't want to teach at Johns Hopkins. She wants to be on a reality show. Bishop, what are your thoughts on that DM? Sound off. What are your thoughts?
What I'm going to say is this ignorant buffoon with a brain of a coconut have the nerve to talk about my people. And last time I checked, Pan-Africanism, we tried to ban with you with African people. Now, I don't have no problem personally with African people from different countries because it's a great continent. But last time I checked, I live in the greatest country where everybody around the world want to join. And last time I checked, we had a lot of Black people back in the 50s and 60s fighting for other Black people to be able to come in this great country, because what they were doing is letting in nothing but European people. And Black people said, no, that's not fair. Let our African brothers and sisters and our Caribbean brothers and sisters come and join this country, because I know my doggone history. Now, if you want to get mad about the movies we make because we're trying to join forces with the Black people in the great diaspora of being Black, sir, sir or ma'am, whoever it was, you are ignoramus. You are stupid.
I love that word.
And I'm just so tired of these fools just love to throw Black people under the bus. Now, we may have problems in our own community and we may display it sometime, but I'm gonna need you to get your behind out of our fight. You don't see us going in, jumping in fights in different groups of Black people, because that ain't none of our business. But you want to come over here, join forces with us because you want to reap the benefits of being an American. I'm gonna need you to sit down and shut up and eat your food and act like you didn't see nothing. Capiche?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you and God bless.
Mm-hmm. Well said. Plaz, what are your thoughts on that DM? Very disturbing. And he's a thuggish unicorn. The oxymoron. Do you get it? A thuggish unicorn.
A gay unicorn?
Is he like Sushi 6'9"? What is going on?
I'm just wondering what the color palette for that would be. Instead of like white, pink, like purple, all the unicorn color, are they red and blue? Like they blood and the Crip unicorn? Like what exactly is a thuggish unicorn?
A thuggish unicorn. Listen, girl, I thought of Sushi 6'9" with the rainbow hair is what I thought of, you know, because he's like a thuggish unicorn. If someone said to me, describe a thuggish unicorn, that would be it, kind of.
You might be right because of the tattoos. That's right. The unicorn body just tattooed all up. Mm-hmm. You make it look like a LV purse on the body. Just tattoo everything. Okay. Yeah, I was underwhelmed. All of the misdirected anger, sir. Or ma'am, I don't know who peed in your cereal today, honey, but it wasn't us. You need to write your concerns about Black Panther and Coming to America to either Eddie Murphy, Warner Brothers. Amazon might hear it. They have excellent customer service. They really get back to you very quickly. So if you send that complaint through the Amazon Prime, they might actually hear you. But yeah, we have nothing to do with the movies that are being produced. I don't understand. I always say why people come to a gossip site and they don't want gossip. You know, a lot of the things we say, y'all, it's a joke. It's in jest. We know, I've seen the comments. We know all Nigerians are not scammers. But you have to be honest with yourself. When someone starts typing random things in your Facebook inbox, is your default not to say, ain't no Nigerian scammer gonna come get me today? I'm just saying, you know, it's a known thing that, and it's not like people made it up. A lot of these, hey, you won the lottery, wire me $5,000 to claim your winnings. I don't even understand how people fall for that. Like, if you won money, why you gotta pay somebody to claim your money? But whatever. Like, it's a known fact that a lot of those scams originate overseas in Africa. But no, not all Nigerians are scammers. Not all Africans are scammers. We have to learn how to laugh at ourselves. Like, everything isn't serious all the time. If you know you're not a scammer, don't take offense. I can listen to me or other people say the B word all the time. I don't take offense because it's not directed at me and I know I'm not one. You know, so sometimes gotta be like that duck. Let that water just roll on off your back. Just glide on. Just, you know, it's not that serious to send Monica hate mail. And even if you want to do it, just type it in the comments like everybody else. Just thug down there in the comments. You ain't got to go to her DMs with that thuggish unicorn.
And you're lucky I read it too, because it was more than 2 sentences. So it just happened to pertain to tonight's topic at hand. And I was kind of tickled by thuggish unicorn. That's funny to me. Lindsay, thank you so much for the super chat. It makes sense why Wendy's mom was so adamant about her quitting being a professor. She probably knew deep down what was up. A mother knows her child. I would bet anything John Hopkins is just so ready to see Wendy go. I bet you she is just a nightmare to work with. Problem after problem, complaints. She misinterprets things. Ugh, goodness
Is
gracious.
she there this semester? Is
Who
she there
knows?
this semester?
Yeah, I know. Letitia, thank you so much for the super sticker. That's a good question, you know, but I can't even imagine what it's like to work with her. In her mind, the things that she makes up makes no sense to me. Natalie P, thank you so much for the super chat. Your panels make my day with all the education and laughs. Thank you. This is a wonderful panel. I mean, intelligent, beautiful, funny, witty. Look at Schoolboy. Do that again. I like that. I like
And
that.
I'm black.
Mhm.
Blackity black, black, black.
Oh, she is
black.
very black.
And I know
Absolutely.
my history. And you, ma'am or sir, I love how y'all thug with avatars, but then get mad because Monica got an avatar. The irony in that shit.
Right.
And Monica, I'm sorry. One other thing triggered me kind of just a little bit about their statement. And a lot of Africans like to use this, right? So if we're gonna go there, let's take it there, sir, ma'am.
Ooh.
African Americans are jealous because we don't know our ancestors, right? And I would venture to say that for some African Americans, you may be right. But guess why we don't know our ancestors?
Tell it.
Them people didn't just show up on them slave ships and take people on their own. There were Africans who sold them.
Thank you.
Good point.
For weapons and candy and all other little types of frivolous things that they wanted to sell their people for. So if I don't know my history, maybe one of your ancestors is the culprit and the reason for that.
Wendy
I'm
up
just
here
saying,
playing.
if we're gonna start at the beginning. Start at the beginning. Start at the beginning.
Thank you, Ples.
Wendy up here don't even know her family's cursed. Why she ain't bring that up? Because that was an
Ples with the
accusation
history
allegedly
lesson.
too.
Ples with the,
I'm glad
you
she
didn't
said
address-
it.
Yeah, yeah, needed to be said. Good points, Ples. Good points. Simone Williams, thank you so much for the super chat. Preach, Bishop. You said it. Schoolboy, true, Ples. Yes.
And let me add on to that, to add a building block to that.
Mm-hmm.
What is so funny about us not knowing that? Is that a way to demean us? Because we kept getting our culture cut off every stop, every turn that we went through. You think that's funny? And we made a door opening for people of color to come through the door and come to this great American country to be all that they can be. And then you're gonna sit there and make fun of us? The same people that keep fighting every stop and turn. We're relentless. For us to make it through anything, we are the greatest group of Black people. And I said it. If you want to get mad about it, email me, DM me. It was Bishop that said that. Don't email our DM Monica. You want some smoke? Bring the smoke to me, and I'll give you a history lesson. Don't play with me now.
And let me add this too. And if Black people do get reparations in this country, make sure your ass ain't in line to get one, to get a check. Okay, since we so terrible over here in America, make sure you ain't in line to get one. Because
I don't want them to go home.
Bam.
You know,
I don't want Africans to go home. I love their food.
You know, trying to dog us.
You better learn the recipe book, Marcella.
I don't want none of them to go home. I love their food. Don't make them mad. Please don't roll back over there. Stay
Here's
over
the
here.
thing, though. I think I can speak for pretty much everybody on this panel. Number one, no one hates Wendy Osefo.
Nobody.
As Schoolboy already
no one
said,
person on here hates her.
yeah, as Schoolboy already said, this is a regular schoolyard roast session. But two, with that being said, she brought the roasting up on herself.
Mm-hmm.
She brought herself on national TV talking down to any and everyone because of her 4 degrees. So when you do that, you know, she could have come in nice, sweet, you know, the good girl who wants to make friends and get along with everybody. But no, she came in guns blazing. And she told people like you say Dr. Wendy. So when you talk to people like that, you're going to get it back. People will dig in all of your information to find out exactly who and what you are. And when they find out that everything that you are pretending to be may or may not be true, they're going to expose it. That's the game you play. You know, so you have to get everything that you get when you sign up for reality TV. The good and the bad. It is what it is. But no one is saying that we hate Africans or hate Nigerians. This is one woman.
But are they paying
and we're talking about her for a specific purpose.
Are they paying
it has nothing to do with Nigeria.
Because we talk about we talk about Vivian Abakuba, right? We talk about Vivian right here. And I talk about her in the highest esteem. She is well educated. She's wealthy. Her husband's rich. And she is so down to earth, so talented, like real talent. She's a designer. She has a whole wedding gown collection coming out. She's a philanthropist. Overall, all around, just beautiful person. Vivian is Nigerian. Do you guys understand that? She's Nigerian. But she doesn't act like Wendy. Let's put aside this Nigerian stuff, this African stuff, and just deal with the people at hand. A person, the person's heart, the person's personality, the person's character. Forget about, you know, because if you really want to break it down to it, I mean, Vivian's Nigerian too, but she doesn't act like, I don't even know who this lady is, but she don't act like her.
The ashy feline cat.
Who is that?
The ashy feline
Comment
cat.
in the chat if you know who this woman is.
Her breasts look good. You know that she paid for them. They look good.
She's just she's a very pretty woman, and her not having a booty, you know, Marcella, it goes to the frame because she's slim. You know what I mean? It can be plumped up a little bit, but you know, if Eddie love it, hey, it is what it is. But
clearly he don't. He fucking excuse me.
Ooh.
All right, y'all. Let's do the house tour. Y'all ready for the deflated house tour? You ready for that?
Yeah.
Like her booty.
Crowned by Bria. Thank you so much for the super chat. what really grinds my gears about that statement is just like Bishop said, if it was not for our Black American ancestors that we know, they would not be able to reap the benefits of the American dream they search for. Good, interesting point. Valid point. Valid point. Chi-Chi, I'm assuming you're Nigerian because you've been hating throughout this whole chat. But you all were here calling her Nigerian scammer. Well, I mean, you got to call a thing, okay?
Monica, can I say this? They call black men thugs, and nobody seems to say nothing about that.
Google Nigerian scammer. It's a thing.
Yeah.
It's a stereotype that has been placed on a lot of Nigerians because ask the FBI. Take it up with them, not with us. Ask the FBI why. Okay? Ask them.
How much is Wendy paying you? Because you really panini press, baby. It ain't that deep. It's really not that deep. I forgot she can't really afford to do much. So I know she ain't paying you. So, I mean,
but they're acting like we made up this thing, like quote unquote Nigerian scam. We didn't make that up. It's a thing. It's an actual thing. All right. And my other thing, I want to make one more point about Wendy, her stealing the donor list, etc. I reported this back in January. It is now March 11th. My first inclination would have been to reach out to Vivian, who's the CEO of that charity, and I would have demanded that she made a statement or gone on her social media or did a press conference with CNN or something to clear my name. Because it's Vivian's charity, right? Did you hear any mention of that in her interview? No. Did you hear her ask and also too, I would also make it a point to say, well, why don't you go ask Candace or Karen if they knew me? No, she can't do that. All right, let me go ahead and share my screen so we can look at this Deflated House tour. Y'all ready? All right. All right, let me make this the full screen.
Hello, BravoTV.com. I am Wendy Osefo.
Let me show these ads real quick. I'm just going to mute it really fast.
Flies of Potomac, come on into my home. All right, so the first stop is the White Room. It's kind of hard keeping the White Room white because I do have 3 kids, but they love it. They roll around on the floor, and we manage to still keep it clean. This is my office/library. Now, every professor needs to have a library in their house. It is a must. And then what I love is this place is a constant reminder of all of the accomplishments my husband and I have, all 8. You heard that right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of our degrees. And this is my pride and joy. This is my doctorate degree. So when we say the doctor is in the house, people like you don't call me Wendy. People like you call me Dr. Wendy. Oh my God. Address me correctly, sweetie. We really need the doctor is in the house. All right. Next is the family room. The boys actually picked out the accent colors. I said, what color do you want for a room? And they said blue. So the next room is also an extension of our family room because even though we have a formal dining area, if you want to catch us eating fufu, pounded yam, jollof rice, all that good Nigerian stuff, it'll happen right here. This is where it goes down. This is where it goes down. This is where I cook. I love cooking. I love these double ovens. I'm able to do everything I need to do. So we have the formal dining. if I could be completely honest with you guys, there are a lot of beautiful pieces in this room, but hands down, my favorite has to be the chandelier. Welcome to where the magic happens. It's the master bedroom. This is where my husband and I like to retire. We get lots of time on this bed. We love this bed. This is the bathroom. I don't know what makes a bathroom special, but I'll tell you what makes my bathroom special. It's my Roman shower. All right, BravoTV.com. I hope you guys have enjoyed entering the Osefo household. It has been fun, but you gotta go.
That was a hot mess, in my opinion. That really was. And the deflated booty just was not, Schoolboy, your thoughts?
That looked like a damn apartment. What did we look at? And then she talking about the library where she read. That's not a library.
That's not
It did look better than Giselle cabin in the woods. So I mean, I'll give her that. But it was very lackluster, man. The kitchen my kitchen in my apartment looked better than your kitchen. Yeah, you got double. Man, and the decor looked like it was really rooms to go base. I mean, I just really
yeah.
Wayfair.
That was Wayfair.
Hell,
Very
Wayfair
fake
looked better than
flowers.
that. I don't know.
That was absolutely Wayfair. I know.
I mean,
I got some.
and did her and Giselle go to the same place to get that couch? Because I swear to God, that was Giselle couch in white in her house. Then she talk about, and when you see me, you say doctor. Doctor of what, ma'am? Doctor of some damn degrees that don't make no money. I mean, shit, if you're going to get a PhD, get it in some stuff that you can make some money in, man. In that baby office, that was somebody's bedroom. That's somebody's 2-year-old room. Like, what? She turned it into a bedroom. Talk about, and why you got a queen size bed, that big ass man? I got a king size and I'm 5
I saw
foot.
that.
What?
Yeah. I know.
Monica, that was bravo. Y'all shady as hell. You need to stop doing these house tours. What you told me. Please stop.
And all the fake flowers to that. Oh, if you're going to have flowers like that, just get real flowers. Get fresh flowers. I can't do it. Bishop.
They dust them, Monica. They probably got dust on
And then
them.
did you see the little mini pink chair that was in the living room with the green chairs and the waterfall?
And the one bottle of expensive champagne that she couldn't afford. She probably got that on payment plan.
You probably stole it from her neighbor's doorstep. Who knows? Bishop, what are your thoughts?
Little booties matter.
Why would you wear that? Oh,
I don't know, but the house is it's nice for a regular person, but I'm sorry, when you come on TV and you call yourself the Real Housewives or whatever, I'm looking for extravagance. I'm sorry, if you're gonna show me a house that looks like my parents' house I can go to, or my sister's house, somebody else I know, I'm like, well, why are we doing a house tour? Can we just skip that and go straight to the show? Because to me, that was a waste of time. And why they only show bits and pieces of the house? Why don't they show the whole house? Like, you show me a big old house outdoors, but you only show me one bedroom and then like the living room, the kitchen, and everything else. It's like, what are you hiding? But I don't know. But and again, with the bragging of the 4 degrees again, ma'am, if everything you average out is $0, stop showing us that, because that's a disappointment to yourself.
yeah.
That goes to show me you failed, that your money can't make them degrees can't make you no money. Every time you look at it, it's being ciphered by Uncle Sam. So I'm like, what are you trying to prove? But that library was very skimpy. Like I done seen bigger libraries and houses. I'm sorry.
That's not a library. It's just an office. That's all it is. That's not what a library has various levels to it and built-in bookshelves. I mean, that was nonsense. Come on.
That was a muffin shop.
That was just delusional. 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 Marcella, what were your thoughts on the deflated house tour? What were your thoughts?
Well, the grass wasn't even green. Now, my grass stay green all year round. Let's start with the grass. Then we get to the door, and she has on this yellow outfit that looks like it's sagging up front. She turns around. She loves those zippers in the back. I don't know. She wears a lot of outfits with the zippers in the back. Let's go to the white room. Okay. That to me was not white. And she had that big gold mirror just there. That was not a good decor. Okay. Then we skip on over to the den where she said her two boys wanted it to be a blue room. And she has a turquoise little thing on that she could have got from Walmart on the table. She has one little blue pillow. It's a continuation of the white room. Okay, then we get to the library, and the precious degree, the PhD, is just sitting on a shelf that looks like she got from a Walmart nick and bruise sale. Okay, then we head on over to that little green room where she said, they eat this food and this is where they sit. Now, y'all know that they sell those little kind of tables and stuff with that fake, I don't even know, that little rubbing material. But y'all, what she didn't show y'all was over there was like a green couch. That green couch looked like wicker furniture that you keep on your deck, and she sprayed it green. Okay, now let's go on over to the kitchen. Real people who cook, honey, you're going to have a deep fryer on your counter. You're going to have some stuff on your counter that shows that you cook, some pots and pans. I want y'all to see that I live normal, that I cook. The counters were not even granite, marble, or any of that, okay? Then we slide on up to the room where Eddie is sometimes, because the other times he's supposed to be doing law in Alexandria and hitting white chicks. Ooh, did I say white chicks? Well, Eddie is not even there. She just showed us one room. The degree is not on the wall. I mean, she didn't even show us the backyard. She didn't show us any cars. When we going to people's house and they show the cars, the pool, and all of that, we didn't see none of that. Girl, sit down and stop trying to show off with your half Wayfair, half Walmart house. I mean, come on, the house was nice and clean, but her mama, who lives there as well, probably cleaned it before they got there. We didn't see no TVs hanging on the wall. Come on, Wendy, show us something. Show us something, Wendy. Y'all, next time on Monica's show, I'm going to do a house tour. I'm going to show you what a real bathroom looks like, because the shower should have had two shower heads, one for her husband to wash himself and one for her to wash herself. She had a basic shower, okay? The bathroom,
it was a track home.
The jacuzzi was too small, and they don't even sell jacuzzis like that anymore. They're round, honey, by a big window. They don't sell that anymore. So I'm telling you, my bathroom, I have a sitting chair in my bathroom. She couldn't even sit in there, okay? All she could do is shit, shower, and shave. Don't play with us, Wendy. And we're not jealous of her.
Ooh.
We are not
so
jealous.
Are you saying, Marcella, it was a track home? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. The grass wasn't even done. Where's your landscaper? Listen, let me call mine. Hey, can you please go out to Finchburg? I got a friend who needs her yard done. Come on now.
Oh my gosh.
Facts,
Doris G, thank you so much for the super chat. I'm sorry. Marcella, you are a whole mood all by yourself, my love. Listen. Okay, believe me, Wendy is not doing nothing crazy at the John Hopkins. John Hopkins would throw her out on her new nose. You think so? I don't know.
Her new nose?
I don't think they would want to be sued, threats of discrimination and dark skin, and I'm African, and there's
she ain't dark skin no more. She light skin.
Xenophobia and all kinds of stuff I could see her claiming. Oh God, it'll be a nightmare.
Ashy now. Stop that, schoolboy.
Yeah, okay. Plaz, what are your thoughts on the house tour? I know you said Wayfair.
Oh yeah, a lot of that furniture was Wayfair. And look, I'm
it's
not
nice.
hating. Like
I
Wayfair
like
got some
Wayfair.
nice stuff, honey. My place was furnished through Wayfair. Because also like I don't like, everybody has their own different style and decor. I don't like the super big, heavy oak based furniture. I'm very modern, clean lines like her, them gold chairs with the different color things. I like very modern looking things. Golden glass, honey, golden glass, but tastefully done. And that is my issue with her. Yes, it was a very builder's grade Mac mansion. However, if that's what you can afford, that's what you can afford. It's just that you go on the Real Housewives of Potomac and try to act like you are draped in luxurious everything. You know, you super fancy and you're not. You're basic. The basic paint that came with, was it just me? I didn't see any difference from the white room to all the other rooms. Ma'am, get you somebody that can help you throw a little splash of color. Get you some throw rugs or something. Even when she said, oh, my son wanted it to be blue, I'm like, that's the most muted gray blue I have ever seen in my life. That baby wasn't talking about that kind of blue. He wanted a pop of blue. He didn't want that old grandma blue. Like that looked like somebody's, that furry pillow looked like somebody's gray. You know how when they try to dye the gray hair with the black rinse and it don't really take, and it kind of just turns bluish purple or something. That's what that throw pillow looked like. That wasn't a pretty blue. Same thing with the bathroom and the kitchen and all that stuff. It's a nice house for a family of 5, which is what she has. But as Bishop said, I would expect a bit more fabulosity. I mean, even, if you're going to do a candy and ball on a budget, that means you buy low, but then you renovate. Let's start with those stair rails. Because them stair rails didn't go with nothing in that house. I'm like, girl, that should have been the first thing. That ain't nothing but some wood that you pull up. That's not even hard. I could have did that for you. Like, you can get on YouTube and learn how to do that. Because not the actual stairs, but the railings completely went against everything else in the house. But, I mean, it was, look, after the first home tour, which was the one I saw, which was Giselle's, which I sent to you, Monica, and we have now laughed at twice. Anything is better. Anything is an upgrade after Giselle's. And low key, I think Bravo is like shading their own talent at this point with this bootleg cribs because it's underwhelming. I have not been wowed by anybody's house yet. And I think they are just using y'all for laughs on the internet. The last thing that really drove me crazy wasn't even her house. It was her constantly saying library. And you got 4 degrees, but you got a library. No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
I think that's a cultural thing. I think that's the way Africans may pronounce it. I think maybe, I don't know.
Okay.
Somebody
somewhere should have told her library. I went to little Xavier University and we had vocab words for a whole year. You learned your vocabulary.
Only children books up there. It was only children books on the show.
That's so funny. Marcus Wilson, thank you so much for the super chat. And baby don't have back. It disappeared. Oh goodness gracious! If I don't say it right away, they disappear. Well, Chocolate Padilla, thank you so much for the super sticker. You were gonna say something, schoolboy?
Ain't she renting? You can't renovate something you renting.
Do y'all want to see Monique's house? She owns it. No, she owns that house. That's her house.
She was renting that.
No,
she's paying mortgage.
She has a mortgage.
She's paying $3,100 a month.
She has a mortgage.
She paying what a month?
She's paying $3,100.
For that?
It makes sense. It makes
sense. So.
Yeah, that house is probably worth $850 or something. It's a track home in that area. All the homes there.
$668. I pulled it up on Zillow today.
She owns it though, but she does own. They have 2 mortgages on that home. They own it for sure. Well, not own it. The bank owns it, but they have a mortgage on it. Thick Girl 40, thank you so much for the super chat. This PSA is for guardians and conservators of the 5th grade minded under their watch. Make your parental control codes a little harder because they're irritating the panel and chat with these ignorant comments. Oh.
Oh my God, she's saying they're 5th graders.
Are you smarter than a 5th grader?
Beautifully animated. Thank you so much, sis, for the super chat. The white room looked like cream. That was a stage house, just the bare minimum to sell a house, and ain't no magic happening. You could tell there's no magic happening in that bed. The bed's too small.
And
okay?
did you see that wrinkly bedspread she had on there? I'm like, did she clean your bed off?
Did she even make the bed? Because
that's what I was thinking.
Together, it's just oh goodness.
And it's only a queen size bed, man. Come on now, I sleep by myself and I got a king size bed. Come on now.
You need a king size bed. I got a California king, and it's still not big enough. I mean, because I like to
a Euro king.
I like room. Okay, I like a lot of room. I sleep wild all over the place. Teresa Morton, thank you so much for the super chat. We appreciate you. Love your commentary. I enjoy high school boy laugh. You mean schoolboy? She's so sweet. She's so sweet.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Do you guys?
I have a king size bed because I sleep on top of my husband, so we don't even need the rest of the mattress.
Oh damn.
Okay.
Oh God.
Okay.
All right now.
Marcel, let that man breathe. It's about to be summertime. It's too hot for all that.
He can sleep when he's dead. He can sleep when he's dead, honey.
Okay. All right.
It is hot.
It's hot in Marcella's bed, I'll tell you. Listen, Jacqueline W, thank you so much for the super chat. I have 4 degrees and nobody gives an F, right? Newsflash, none of us are jealous of this female impersonator. Wesley Snipes, oh child, not Wesley Snipes. My dad, Wendy Osefo. Yeah, you know, she does give me Wesley Snipes energy. Absolutely. Tu Wong Fu, right? Was that the
No, y'all, now that you're going too far. Now that Wendy Osefo is attractive. She is.
Really? Okay.
She is.
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. She is. She is attractive to someone. You know, attractive is relative. That's a relative thing. Absolutely.
Yes,
no shade. No shade. I'm keeping.
I felt the breeze. I'm sorry, Monica.
When I'm attracted to, some might not be attracted to. So listen. Mm-hmm. Macyne King, thank you so much for the super chat. We appreciate and love you. Yo, Adrian, she had to rehearse before she speaks. Yep, I got that one. Me Lane, thank you so much for the super chat. Thuggish Rainbow. Take your self-hate somewhere else. Wendy overcompensating for disappointing her Nigerian parents for not being a doctor. I think so. I think, yeah, a real doctor, right? Not just the PhD. Beauty educator, thank you so much for the super chat. I hate the term African American and people of color. Black is powerful. Yeah, okay. Steve S., thank you so much for the super chat. Love this discussion. Signed, a proud African American with roots deep in our country. My ancestors building the U.S. and fighting for all are enough.
Say it, sister. Yes. Say it.
Now, should we do Monique Samuel's house tour? Should we do that?
After Monique's, could we do Giselle's?
Damn, I just want to keep roasting that woman, but I'm here for it.
Let's go. Let's do a comparison of what a house should really look like. Okay.
Hello, BravoTV.com. My name is Monique Samuels from the Real Housewives of Potomac, and this is my new home. Come on in so I can humbly brag. Okay, so we're in the family room. I hope you took your shoes off at the door because this is a shoe-free home. You can see the kitchen from the family room. My kids can play in here and I can kind of peek at them. And we have our favorite wine. You can see we had a busy week. We're missing some bottles. Come on into the gathering spot. Here's the kitchen. This is where it all goes down. I said something to Chris. And I said, imagine the things we can do on this countertop. Oh, you need to stop. And guess what? I got my Shark Tank. Got to put in my best work. Oh, the eel's coming out. This is like rare. Normally, the snowflake eel only comes out when it's time to eat. He must notice that y'all are here. I have a horn shark named Horny. The Grand Dame, she's moving. That's Mufasa. And we have a puffer fish. We call him Puff Puff Cass. Beyonce and the girls. Hey, what's up, boo? So I'm gonna take the elevator. Unfortunately, all of you can't fit, so I'll see y'all upstairs. Y'all take the steps. How did y'all beat me up here? I thought the elevator was fast. Y'all done ran up the steps. Welcome to the room of the Samuels kids. Both of them share a room. I thought it was important to have both of my kids in the same room so they can respect each other and learn how to share. And they actually enjoy it. And it's just so cute. And I love the relationship that they have. So hopefully, you know, they won't outgrow it too soon because I have to put another baby in here or something. So come on with me. I have more to show you. This is where me and my husband have the most fun in the whole house. It's very champagne colors and a little gold, a little cream. I love my room. This bed is not always looking like this. And once y'all leave, I'm going to just rip the bed off and just cuddle up and go back, and it won't ever look like this again. You know what? On second thought, I was going to give y'all a tour, but my husband ain't here. My kids aren't here. I think I need to go ahead and get a bubble bath. So on that thought, I'm going to talk to you later, Bravo TV. Thanks for coming by, but you gotta go.
All right, y'all.
Look at God.
Isn't me or she the only one that showed her kids' room? Everybody else wants to show their kids' room.
Yeah, that's true. That house looked expensive, huh? I felt poor just watching it. Like, damn. Everything.
And that's how you're supposed to feel.
Yeah,
Exactly.
everything was so custom, right?
I felt poor based on the title, 12,000 square foot home. I'm like, oh, okay.
Listen, okay, there's hotels that are not 12,000 square feet. Okay,
It made me aspire to be something more.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it made me feel.
That sofa chair that she had in her bedroom, that leather was definitely imported. That was like an Italian piece. Did you see that stone soaking tub in her bathroom? It was
Yeah, it was
wow.
round, right?
Yes.
Not triangle.
Oh my goodness. That was really, really nice. And she had an aquarium. Is that an aquarium in the kitchen? Okay.
Yes, a Shark Tank.
Wow. Monique.
Did y'all see the puffer fish?
How many homes does she have? 4 homes.
Yeah. Listen, now I see why those girls were so jealous of Monique. Listen, okay.
They felt poor every time they came by her.
Yeah. All right. Marcella, thank you so much for the super chat. You are so sweet and supportive. We love you, Marcella. Monica, I got a surprise for the teacups. May I? Absolutely. You don't gotta ask, girl. Just go on. Mm-hmm.
I want to show y'all Wendy's sideburns, how she makes her. I got this marker, and I want to show y'all how she make this and make it come down. Y'all see how I did it? Y'all see? Since we talk about me so softly tonight, and then she gels it with the marker down. So that's what I wanted to show y'all. So if y'all want to see, I got those Jackson 5, Jermaine Jackson sideburns. Y'all see that? Y'all see how she does it? All right, don't get jealous.
Marcella, listen, okay. Marcella is a whole moon all by herself.
If y'all want to know how to do it,
do
y'all
what
wanted
you
to
do.
know how she did that, I'm just saying, and then she takes Clorox wipes at night, Clorox wipes, and she wipes it off,
Oh, okay.
I'm here for it.
Soap and water don't take it.
Marcella, I don't know what I'm gonna do with you.
Wait, girl, you put this a Clorox wipe on your face?
I don't think you can put that on your skin, my love. You can.
Oh.
I don't think you're supposed to use that on your skin.
Well,
Girl,
if the Gorilla Glue girl, if the Gorilla Glue girl can do something crazy, so can I. Stop being haters.
Well, you know what? You must be doing something right because your skin is very smooth and you're glowing. So maybe
yes, I wanted to show y'all how Wendy does her sideburns. Don't hate on me, my God.
I'm not hating. I was concerned. I don't want your gorgeous skin to start looking like some other skin that we've seen recently.
No, I'll clean it with aloe vera. I use aloe vera plant that I rub on my face every night, and then I rinse it, and then I put nut on my face.
I knew you was in. I was like, don't say it, Marcel. Don't say it.
It must be something, child.
I mean, if it's working, don't
The
stop
protein enzymes, huh?
it. Yeah.
Goodness gracious. Goodness.
I'm like, ladies, y'all go ahead and do that. You know.
Yeah, she got a whole protein enzyme mask going on.
Let them skeet on you.
Marcella is. Let me tell you something, girl. I don't think I know anybody crazier than you. You take the cake. You really do. You really do. KL, thank you so much for the super chat, y'all. I needed this laugh so bad tonight. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. Marcella. Marcella. Oh my goodness. Beautifully animated. Thank you so much for the super chat. CPR, please. I'm dead. Please, somebody go resuscitate. Beautifully animated. Oh my goodness. Marcella, girl. That's why I leave brown liquor alone, child. La Jules, thank you so much for the super chat. We got another hater in the house. Let me let's go ahead and take some calls while I format the latest DM I got from this hater. You know, I like to put everybody.
Can we see Giselle House after this call?
Hey, TLW.
Hey, TLW.
Hi, everybody. How are you?
Okay, I'm getting in your business. Are those your initials? Because every time I say it, I think about 3LW. Sorry.
Yeah, that's my initial.
I do too.
My initial.
Like, I relate everything to music. So I'm like, oh, 3LW.
Slightly off topic. Marcella, I think you're on to something because, you know, if they're putting placentas and you know, and beauty creams and foreskin and beauty creams, then, you know, that semen facial might be doing something.
Yeah.
Just saying.
This is why I don't read ingredients. No, thank you.
You get your ingredient one day, plus you will.
No. I said I don't read them.
Wait. What?
I don't want to know.
Bishop.
What's up?
Now, I'm pretty sure Plez as well. She's a lot of nutrients in her. She's right.
Hey, God bless America.
Vegetables.
Yeah, and
water, eggplants.
Oh boy.
Scooper, why are you making that face?
TLW, what are your thoughts on Miss Wendy's responses to the accusations? You know, she waits 2.5 months to come back. This is her best comeback.
She needs some gay friends to teach you know, to really help her learn how to read. That's number one. Number two, Noxzema Jackson. You know, I'm just. Did you see the square flatty banging? Like, that outfit was not that. She should have wore a skirt. Yeah, that big skirt that she wore when she was coming down when Karen said she was slithering down the stairs, and she did that walk. And y'all saying that the house was very Wayfair. It was reading Home Goods to me. It looked Home Goods, and that chandelier was struggling. It's sad because it's like what you said a long time ago, Plez. How you got 4 degrees and you can't come up with another word for aggressive, you know? And it's like, she's clearly, Wendy thinks she's the smartest person in the room. That's why she talks the way she does and she behaves the way she does, and she just acts like people are beneath her because, you know, I got my 4 degrees and, you know, my 4 degrees and my 4 degrees. It's tired. It's really tired.
Yeah, it is. So you thought her comebacks were strong, weak, frivolous, what? Semantic?
Extremely weak and fragile. You know, and like you said, that double speak. You're throwing one claim out there, and then you're trying to speak around it, and it was just no. And like y'all said, how don't you know, like student loan debt? Like how do you not know how much you owe? You know, by the grace of God, I paid off on mine. Thank you, Jesus. but like
Oh, you
that number is always hovering over your head. It's because you're like, because of all the things you got to pay, that number is hovering over your head, and it never goes away. Not to mention the interest that accumulates, over a certain period of time. So how do you not know? I'm not buying it, sis. Not buying it.
Did you say you got rid of your student loans?
Yes, I most certainly did.
Congratulations.
We should praise the Lord with him.
Yeah.
Ain't
Yeah.
God
Won't he do
good?
it? Won't he do it?
Hallelujah.
$40,000.
Good. Okay,
Yes.
baby. Yes, very blessed. Okay, baby. Okay. TLW, thank you so much for calling in. As always,
Thank
you're just a
you.
ray of sunshine. Beautiful white teeth. Look at that smile. Thank you. Thank
And
you.
my real initials are TNT.
Ooh.
All right. All
See,
right.
my initials are BAD.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
And mine is MD, not PhD.
She's a medical.
And they say mine's is a CIA. So
Yeah,
But Monica,
everybody business.
Monica, they still attacking the avatar though. They still attacking the avatar.
No, yeah, you know how the folks be. It's just low self-esteem. Listen, I don't know how people do it because I'm just so busy throughout the day. I don't have time. It's like,
You need to be filling out some job applications. Shit, they got time to bother me.
You know what it is?
Mm-hmm.
It's your avatar is cuter than her real face.
Ooh, okay.
That's what I was gonna say. You are ethnically ambiguous. That's why they get so confused. They don't know what you are: white, black, Filipino, the high ponytail. What is going
Mexican.
on over there?
I love you.
Afro, Latina, all of that.
All mixed up in one.
Exactly. Oh wait, what did you call it? Coblinasian? What?
Cablasian. That's what Tiger Woods said back in the day when people would call him black. He said he wasn't black, he's Cablasian. He wants all of his ethnicities acknowledged. Caucasian, black, and Asian. Cablasian.
I think he was still a ninja too at one point.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he found out soon as he won the Masters, and the man told him they wasn't gonna serve no fried chicken. He didn't say egg foo young, fried rice.
And when he got in an accident on them pills, they wrote black on that thing. He found out that day.
When his ex-wife busted up his car with that golf club.
Just like Meghan Markle, she got her.
I don't advise busting up people's cars, breaking windows out of cars. But if you're gonna do it, use his own golf clubs. That has to be a hurt feeling. I told both your stuff, your work tools, and your car.
Jasmine Sullivan said it best. I bust the windows out your car.
And the strings on that song is everything.
She did.
I watched the video the other day. I was going down memory lane. I'm like, I forgot how dope this track was.
Wow.
I never thought Tiger was throwing all them golf clubs out to all those women, but he was puttering more than just golf balls, huh?
And bringing them Subway sandwiches too.
Had a whole house of whores. I'm just saying, y'all. There was the original WAP house, y'all.
Prostitution.
Yeah. The originator of it.
I'm with Amber, Monica.
That's so funny. Yeah, I'm looking into that. I'm gonna do that.
Somebody said, get a GoFundMe for me.
TLW, thank you, my love. You have a great evening. The backstage,
of course. And before I go, just real quick, there was an R&R person in the chat. I don't know, like you addressed it, Marcella. I think that was Wendy Osefo. I guess Wendy is a teacup.
It's okay. You can kiss my brown butt. I mean, kiss this first, and then I don't care about that. Like all these people saying I'm jealous of her house because I don't have a house. One person just put up here, said my house looked like a trap house. But this is another. This is a bedroom. This is another bedroom with a king size bed with a high headboard.
Ooh.
that I can handcuff myself to. So
Oh. Ooh, okay.
they
Come
better
on,
stop
Marcella,
playing.
let me find out you got a dungeon light over
Not
there.
the sex dungeon.
No, but the dungeon can only have 2 people.
Okay.
Me and my husband.
I know that's
Now,
right.
I'm telling y'all, I would not invite nobody up in here. They would say, look at them senior citizens fucking.
Bust it.
Marcella, it's a trip. Shout out to Soul Debonair in the chat. We love you. He said, Soul Debonair said it better. I'll beat your ass. Shit.
Yeah, you better leave Monica alone. She the United Nations.
You hear that?
Catch me
That's
outside,
right.
ho.
That's right. You beat
How
your
about that?
ass. That's right.
Well,
Love
thank you so much for
Debonair.
letting me call in. Peace and blessings to you all. I love you all. Thank you so
Hugs
much
and
for
kisses
letting me
to
call
you.
in.
Peace, man.
Love, hugs
Pray
and
for
kisses
my
to you.
forehead. Pray for the bleach
Ooh.
on my forehead.
Oh, Lord. Hey, Princess.
Hey,
Hey,
Princess.
Princess. Dr. J1913. Funny girl. I'm sorry, guys. Thank you so much for the super chat. They should do a tour of Dr. Pastor Jamal's house in Sandy Springs or his high-rise condo. Child.
I have that already, ma'am. I do have pictures of his house that somebody just signed for him. I do have it. I promise.
Ooh, you can send it my way in my email.
He has a round bathtub, y'all.
Does he? He has a good bathtub. Michelle Hardnick, thank you so much for the super chat. Monique Samuels is the real deal of a real housewife. Boom. Yeah, she is.
Is it a walk-in tub, Marcella?
No, he doesn't have that, but it's a round tub with a bathroom with a window right there, like I have.
Okay, I guess I need a walk-in tub. I'm sparing these knees. I'm sorry, I'm be that 90-year-old person with good knees.
Bishop, I picture you like Floyd Mayweather. You know, he has these women that wash his back and bathe him. That's what I picture you in a tub with just various, beautiful African women with the titties out, just bathing you and scrubbing your back.
I receive it, Monica.
Chocolate youngins.
I receive it.
I asked for that. Somebody said that ain't realistic, so I said, "Damn."
Who said it ain't realistic?
I said that about coming to America. When they was up in the tub. I was trying to get that too.
Anything possible. Shoot, this is America, Jack.
Well, I think it's realistic. You just gotta find some ones with strong lungs. Don't ask them when you interview and have they had COVID? Do the lungs still work? I'm sorry, that wasn't funny, y'all. I'm just trying to, we gotta laugh to keep from crying because it's almost a year and COVID is still here. So yeah, just strong lungs so they can stay underneath the water, or if you just want to stay on top of the water. But that is what I found impressive about coming to America.
Yeah,
that young man was under that water for a good long time. With no bubbles coming up from the water or nothing when the sun came to ask Leslie. About if it was okay for him to let them women wash him.
Jones.
Yeah.
He was giving mouth to mouth. If you're giving mouth to mouth and you breathe one time off the clitoris, you get air.
Oh, wow.
Oh, well, I've never done that, so I wouldn't know. But I was just mesmerized because usually when you're underneath water, even whatever you're doing down there, bubbles will pop up. See, wasn't no bubble, wasn't nothing. That water was flush.
Yeah,
it was.
I think that was a cut job. That was
I'm
good
definitely
editing,
coming
though.
to get you.
It had to be.
You said
I'm definitely coming to get you so you can watch. No, class. I promise to the Lord, I do that and no water bubbles come up. My husband thought I was down there so long, he thought I was dead. I was saying, no, honey, I'm swimming with the sharks, honey. Don't worry about it. I got to take you players to watch. I got to take you players. I'm coming, players. Baby, I need a plane ticket.
Princess, my love, how are you this evening?
Hey, Princess.
I'm good.
You glowing, man.
I know.
All
that man. Foolishness with me, okay? I'm done with you. First, before I get to Dr. Wendy Osefo, I done forgot about her. That same person that sent you that ignorant message also sent me that ignorant message during the show. So during that time, I just, I was sitting here basking, and I found this picture. And this picture is of a young princess. And one thing I noticed that they said that between the whole panel, that we probably have not amassed 1 degree for Dr. Wendy Osefo's 4 degrees. Now, this is one of my degrees. Class, do you not have 3 or 4 degrees somewhere up in there?
I got 3 of them. 3 of them.
Okay, and did I not hear Monica says she has 2? Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Stella has 1. Bishop has 1. So we have enough degrees to divide them up between all of us and even give school board 2 of them because just because.
Oh my goodness.
So I just wanted to make clarity that nobody over here is lacking over here if you must have a degree, because just like a lot of people, my certificates and my other street knowledge has amassed me more dollars than my fuck ass degree. But at the end of the day, I want to know who is willing to open this up and send to my Cash App to pay this while you are worried about what degrees that I have, okay? Or maybe the whole panel has, because this is what matters. Can you pay my rent? Can you pay my light bill? Can you pay my bills? Can you pay my telephone bill? Automobile.
Can you pay my bill? Can you pay my automobile? Can
That's
you pay
all I
my
care about.
telephone
Okay?
bill?
Then maybe we can even chill.
No, because not a thug unicorn, because that don't make sense. That means you
Is that a man or a woman?
you're sugary.
I don't know, but they still
send
sending me DMs. I'll post them. I'll put them out here.
Wait, the same person still sending you that?
Oh, you got some more? Can I read them out loud?
Yeah, absolutely.
Come on.
I'm just formatting them and I'll put them up on the screen.
Now,
Wait,
this
they
lovely-
sent multiple, ma'am, sir. You have too much time on your hands now. Like you,
Monica, please put the one up
Way
there
too
that's talking about
invested.
me.
In the meantime, this lovely pillow that I have that I just acquired in a the bedroom packs that you get from Walmart for your comforter, it looks like one of the pillows that Dr. Wendy Osefo's bedroom. Okay, let me tell you,
Do you need my markers to make them blue for your son?
look, I may deal with poor people's problems, but I have several friends, family, and associates who have amassed wealth. Okay, and I do know what money look like. Okay, and some of them have better houses than what the Dr. Wendy Osefo is working with. Baby, I am not impressed. And matter of fact, Marcella, when you said the rent was $3,100, and I was thinking like, the young man last house rent was $2,200. So that
Don't believe me? Google it. Google it.
that ain't that far off. And that was a regular house. That is a regular schmegular house. Some of the decor looks like what you find at your run-of-the-mill Target.
Hey, don't do Target. I like that shit.
But it's regular, okay? These are personal high luxury or whatever. And so I am not impressed. I want you to get something that I can't get right now, okay? I want you to make me feel like I'm poor when I look at it. Darling, I don't feel like you got nothing that I can't put on layaway to get, or else I can't charge on this here charge card to go get, okay? There's nothing wrong. Let me be clear, because y'all get to coming for us in the DMs and in the chat. We're not saying anything is wrong with Home Goods. We're not saying anything's wrong with Target, Wayfair, or any of those places that you may shop at as well. I do like Amazon, and I will buy a couch from Amazon if I like it, okay? But the thing is, that is basic. And if I still have to deal with poor people's problems from time to time, I don't want a person that says they're rich, bitch, and you're broke, to be still buying the same shit that I buy at the store outside of groceries, okay? You know, we both shop at Whole Foods. Anything other than that, no ma'am, Pam, okay? I do have a problem with Dr. Wendy Osefo to you walking around in that small ass room, okay, that I've had an office that big with her library over there in the wall and those degrees hanging up, and the main degree, the doctorate degree. Damn it, I'm gonna have that shit on the door when you walk in as a door knocker. It would be recopied all around my damn house to make sure that if I felt that way, that you need to recognize me, that it would be all over, not sitting in the back where you got to come in the room to come find it in the back of the seat that you sitting in. Maybe you gonna see my degree in my little homemade kitchen, a little kitchen. That kitchen, I'm not impressed. That little ass kitchen. I want something with some room. I want to be able to cartwheel on the floor, baby. That bed was basic. You ain't broke the walls in, and you ain't broke the bed down at the bottom any, baby. Y'all is not humping the way that you need to be humped up in that room, because wasn't nothing in there. I don't have pictures in my room. You know why? Because I like to have sex, and I don't like to think of kids when I'm sitting up there trying to screw. So that lets you know that they not doing nothing up in that room like they need to. It was staged, it was cute, but it was basic. So if you come for me again talking about what y'all house look like, my house looks basic. Why? Because I got poor people's problems and I got basic shit in my house. So let's clear the conversation with that. But when I do, I'm stacking this bread. When I do move into my house, and we're going to get $1 million house, baby. You trust and believe that I'm going to do a tour of the whole house with the kids' rooms, with my bedroom, with the whole tub that both of us can swim in and get underwater and do the Coming to America too. That it's going to be something that you're going to want to see, not just looking like, brown girl.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you know, it's cute or whatever. She don't know how much debt she got. I know I got $30,000 in debt. Why? Because I got an email from them there yesterday. Said, you know, this correspondence to the loan.
They got you too.
They sit up there and they send you a letter. They send you a letter. We know that student loans are foregoed and no interest payments till September of 2021, unless Biden passes another bill to sit up there and put it out. She's a liar. You're a liar. Y'all happen for this liar, honey. She is not your friend. She don't care nothing about you. Y'all stop worrying about this girl. I don't care if she's Nigerian, black, orange, whatever. She's still a liar at the end of the day. With 4 degrees.
Yeah.
With 4 degrees. And it don't cost that much to get no damn degree, because once you get the one, all you got to do is study for a couple of months to a year to get this another one, and to get the third one after that. And it took her another 1.5 years to get the doctorates. You could do that shit online while you're working. And if you were smart, again, you would have got you a scholarship to get the second and third one. So girl, bye. Girl, bye.
Yeah.
Wendy, this is from the teacups. She can put this in the blue room, the bathroom, and the bedroom, because she is not clowning up in there.
Princess, my goodness, girl, you always like this chat up every single night. I tell you.
Question.
Oh,
You said you finna get you $1 million mansion. I'm gonna have me an island. So when I get my island, we can do a whole tour of the island of the 40,000 plus square feet that I'm gonna have on my island when
And
I take my private jet down there to wake up butt naked on the beach.
The young man showed me some islands. It's very well possible for you to get an island for even $500,000. And guess what? That's less than the price of 4 degrees that Dr. Wendy Osefo had.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, Princess. The backstage is completely full, my love. You have a wonderful night.
Love y'all.
Love you too.
Bye. I'm going to bring Fernie, my Bronx sis, up here. Hey, boo.
Hey.
You're on in living color.
Hey, she's stuck.
Like she froze. Yeah, she's stuck. I'll put her back there until she gets it together. I'm going to add the world's greatest entertainer. Hey, boo.
Uh-oh. He got the shade.
The shade is
All right, game on.
Game
Oh, God.
How are y'all doing this evening?
Good.
Doing good.
Good. Give me one. I just want to acknowledge this super chat from Manifest Our Destiny. Thank you so much. Thank you for all the support and love. Good God, y'all are Eddie Murphy Raw tonight. Ooh, really? You giving it up like that? Okay.
Ooh.
All right. Thank you. World's Greatest Entertainer. What you giving tonight, baby? What you giving?
Oh, honey. I want to talk about Dr. Osefo. That's what I'm calling her, Dr. Osefo. Now listen here. She knows she wrong in so many ways. She know that she probably somehow got that woman's contacts and trying to sprinkle her lettuce on the people. She knows she is wrong for that. Nobody is checking for Miss Wendy Osefo. Now she done come up in here with this rental home house that probably look like on the back of a Tyler Perry studio set, and try to pass it off as it's hers with that little bland color. I don't know if it was white or cream, but she was wrong talking about that little blue color. Girl, when it was sitting on the couch, yes, it was blue. But when she picked that up, it looked gray. So for a second, I thought I was going colorblind. I'm like, Lord, if something go wrong with my eyes, I need to go to the hospital. What is wrong with me? That house was just bland. And yeah, I agree with Princess. That bed, honey, you can tell ain't nobody been up in there. One probably sleep on top of the cover. One's probably sleep up under the cover. And while I was sitting here watching y'all, I was looking at that little dry interview that she was doing. Honey, she over here looking like the daughter of Chucky, with that little creepy smile she had going on. I don't know what was going on with her teeth. How it look like she about to go kill somebody, look like one of the victims in the Saw movies. What's wrong with her? No, ain't nobody checking for me, Wendy, like that. She knows she lying. She know that she been begging the producers, honey. She been going to them probably every season, begging to somehow get on this show. And she finally found her little light at the end of the tunnel. She came in as Candace's wingman, and that's who she trying to be. But I want to know all about Eddie and this little baby. Because, honey, sometimes when I see him on camera, he be like he be stoved up. Because we all know that Wendy ain't doing no piping. She ain't going down to the garage. She ain't doing nothing. She even looks stale. Because I even saw her in the interview. She all looked all cooked up, done up, like she can't even breathe. Honey, I'm working on my degree right now in business. I'm having a very hard time. I'm going to be honest with that, but I'm making it through. She over here sitting here with $1.5 million in student loan debt. She do not know how much money she owe on her debt. Girl, how dumb are you? Everybody who do a house, who do a car, know how much is due, when to pay it, how to pay it, when they should be done, having a mortgage burning party just to celebrate. They ain't got no more debt. This child just sitting here, just lying to, you know what? Her and Robin do have something in common. They both like to dodge the IRS. They have the best thing in common. They know how to dodge the IRS. Because if the IRS got a hold of some of this, honey, all this the sniffers that's going on, honey, she wouldn't even be able to rent that house, because we all know she cannot buy no house. With $1.5 million in debt, honey, I'm from South Carolina. If you even try to buy a house for that much of the money, they will literally laugh at you, tell you, if you don't get up out of here, that child know she broke. That's a rent a home. That's all. Look, I'm just saying she needs to come correct and be honest about what's going on. So yeah, she probably do watches this channel. Hey Wendy, how you doing? You and your Tyrone Jermaine Jackson edges. We all know that they do not look good. She probably plastered stuff on real good. Probably still over here looking like Bubba the Chimp. She knows she wrong for that.
Goodness gracious.
Did he say Bubba the Chimp?
He did. He really did. You out of control, World Greatest.
Don't disrespect Bubbles like that. Rest in peace, Bubbles. Damn, the Bubbles was.
You out of control. Oh my goodness. And the backstage is getting filled up again. Listen, when you put them shades on, I knew.
Yeah, I had to come with the reading this evening. I ain't been on it anymore, so I said I had to give y'all a good reading.
You sure did. Thank you for always delivering.
You're welcome.
You have a good evening.
All right.
Bye. Live to love and laugh all day. Thank you so much for the super chat. Some of these housewives are killing me with showing these rent with the option to buy houses. Ooh, okay. La Jules, thank you so much for the super chat. Dr. Wendy is book smart, but she can't buy common sense. That's true. That's true. Common sense is it can't be bought. You have to have it. Yeah, definitely. The the interracial perspective, maturity not included. Thank you so much for the super chat. Was gonna call in, but can't stop laughing. Y'all are too much tonight.
Who was gonna call in?
The interracial perspective.
Call in, fam. Call in.
Yeah, let me see. Hey, hon, are you on now?
Oh, yes. Optima was being really disrespectful a little while ago. I'm like, no, please, not when it's my turn. Come on now. All this money they done raping me and I can't even get on. Okay, so Wendy House, trash. But my whole thing is, you got 4 degrees, right? Are you counting your associates, your bachelors, your masters?
Yeah.
It's like, is it the same in you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, one overrides the other. It's like you don't count the associates no more.
Right, but she's probably one of those people that went to all 4 graduations. Don't nobody got time for that. I don't have time for that. I got
You're
2
right,
degrees.
sis. I skipped my 3rd one.
Right. Ain't nobody, it's boring. You sit there and you like, oh God, they're gonna sit here and tell everybody name from every department. I don't got time for that. So you over here, I got 4 degrees. Child, I got 2 of them and they in the drawer collecting dust. They not even up.
Yeah.
You know who the people that put them up in social work school, you know who they say that do that? People that don't feel that good about themselves. People that feel the need to empower themselves. Because if you got it, then you got it. And if you don't, then you just got to show it off. And clearly she don't got it because her house is looking real struggling. Okay? My house is like, I'm looking at my 2-bedroom and I'm just like, yeah, this should look better than that shit. Don't get me started. Don't get me started on Giselle. One color over here, another cut. You don't have no theme, no nothing. And it's just like, y'all could come for me if y'all want, but it's just like, see, I got a theme, okay? Island stuff, island stuff. Bye, don't come for me, okay? It's just crazy. And I don't understand why people still coming for you, Monica. It's like, y'all come here and y'all all upset for no reason, pressed. Like, it's hard to do what y'all do. Coming over here and actually talk and say something. Everybody want to hide behind the computer like they know her. And the bed, dry. Okay? No wonder he having babies on the side. Okay? Shit, if you ain't busting it down. You couldn't even just throw a pillow like, look. At least somebody was in it today. Child, nobody got time for that. Okay?
You are so funny. Oh my goodness.
That's basically it. I came late to the party, so I missed everything else. Monique House, she made me feel real poor. Okay?
Yeah, instantly.
I looked at my bathroom and I was just like, yeah. And I think
I love you.
I got a shower door. I got a shower door, and I was just like, "Ooh, my shower door is looking dingy." Okay, just a rope, just looking at it.
You crack me up.
Thank you. Yeah, that's basically it. I'll see y'all soon.
Thank you.
Yes, please. Hopefully next time, I don't have no Wi-Fi issues. Optima. I can't get Fios because they ain't come over to this section of Brooklyn yet. You know what I'm saying?
Oh Lord. Listen, Kearney, don't change, okay? Just stay you. I love you. You are so funny and beautiful.
Thank you. It was good seeing you.
Nice seeing you. Nice seeing you as well. Bye, my love. I'm gonna add on not paid by Monique. My love, how are you?
Hi guys. Oh my God. I'm like,
hey Miriam, you been hiding.
Bringing me on. Yeah, corporate America has been sucking the life out of me lately. So, and when I saw the topic today, I can claim myself like I am the expert on Wendy. And for those people who are saying we're hating on her, she's very inspirational. She inspired my bio. My bio on Instagram says, I don't have 4 degrees, but I speak 4 languages. And in the 4 languages that I speak, she is a liar, liar, liar. First of all, she kept hammering Karen that she knew her, and she just outed herself in the interview. Like she forgot her lie. Is that bad of a liar? Yes. Oh, she only went to 2 meetings. The reason it's 2 meetings because they caught her stealing the donors list. And after the 2nd meeting, this is why. And I can't buy that she herself left John Hopkins. Maybe, I don't know, I don't want to mispronounce her name, but the woman, the black gold that you showed her in the beginning, the one that runs the charity, maybe she's connected and she's a donor of John Hopkins. And she called, say, hey, she's a thuggish. She's the one. And honestly, all jokes aside, I feel like Wendy, she's a missed opportunity because she picked the wrong lane to hop on. She could have been really inspirational for people like you by being humble with her knowledge. She doesn't need to, like, every time she sneezes or she sleeps, she reminds us of her 4 degrees. Like it's like she feels like she can only empower herself by diminishing others. And she sounded ignorant most of the time, especially when she was attacking, like when she was accusing Ashley of colorism, when she was playing into colorism biases with Candace against Monique. Like, you know, make it make sense. It doesn't make sense. So you have 4 degrees, apply them. Apply them to your knowledge and to your shade. The best shade ever is when the shade is clever, you know? Her shade is ignorant. And if I were her, I would tell the government my money back because the 4 degrees didn't benefit her at all. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. I just like, I can't. By the way, you only showed 1 home. She has 4 homes. We need the 4 home tours. She has 4. So that's incomplete. But Monique is fabulous. And you know what? I'm glad she's out of that train wreck. They're all beneath her. They're all beneath her. Monique, like she could well fit in Beverly Hills.
Absolutely.
1 home.
Yeah.
Can you imagine 4? Yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah.
Listen, I thank you for letting me talk because Wendy, I call her Dr. Fast Food she's fast food. She's fast food just for thought. She kills my brain cells. She does. I'm sorry. But she inspired my bio. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Miriam, she was named after fast food.
She was.
That's why I called her. Nothing casual here. I just don't know how to shake like you guys do. I'm trying to learn.
Thank you, Miriam. We appreciate you calling in.
I have to let
thank you.
Be my husband.
Welcome.
I have
Bye,
a
Marcella.
Bye, honey.
Bye,
Have a good
baby.
evening. Bye.
Bye.
Hey, Marcella, is that the hubby? Hey.
Yeah.
You know, I have to let everybody know. They were saying that, you know, I never show my husband. I show him, taste him, and feel him. Okay.
Oh, okay. Okay.
See, you got him to laugh naturally. You was over there trying to make that man smile. Thugs don't smile.
Right. Yeah, OG.
Listen, you two look like teenagers. You have beautiful
Y'all
smiles.
do.
You're very
Flawless
young
skin.
looking, flawless. Okay, you're glowing. Whatever y'all are doing to make you happy, whatever, you know, I know Marcella makes you smile because she's a beautiful, beautiful person. Okay, we love her. And she's not paying us to say that. It's the truth. He looked at her like,
He looked like what?
that Marcella? Yeah, we love her. So I know she makes you just as happy. God bless you. God bless you both. Beautiful couple. Beautiful.
Black excellence.
Yes. Y'all look young. You look good together too.
All right, y'all. He's going to go back to his man cave. For all the people in the chat, y'all see the husband now. I don't be playing with myself.
Don't tell your Marcella. No, she really got a man. Yes.
So for those who are keeping count, Princess let y'all know how many degrees the panel got, and then y'all know how many husbands we got. We got more than one husband.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all out there thinking that a husband is a prize or something, child. How you draw stats on you ain't got no husband?
What does that have to do with anything? I mean, you probably don't even got a man, the person talking. Who cares?
Nothing when the husband is allegedly cheating like Wendy's. I don't want one, sis.
Yeah, you can keep them.
I don't do eggplant, so that doesn't fit me. But yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna put this DM, the rest of the DM on the screen before we get out of here and wrap things up. So that was, you wanted to read that, Bishop?
Yes, I'll read it.
Mm-hmm.
The name is Plash. And there's no way a country filled with police that kill people and also has spiteful little kids that get black kids to drink piss at sleepovers and talk about the UK is more racist than the States. I don't live in the States, thank God.
Well, good for you. And this is the last part of it.
God,
I think I'm gonna block him after this because he writes paragraphs. Nobody got time for that.
The name is Plash. And now we mad that Wendy bought her house from degrees and not from flipping tables on reality TV shows. And what's this talk about going to America to get an American dream? You guys live there, and you mad that an African come across seas and did what WTF they supposed to do in life and not make a bunch of excuses and blame everything on the system. Yet little Taboo from Nigeria got 4 degrees and 2 houses. Don't worry about how her house looks in the States. She probably got the grand house in Nigeria where she will definitely go back to for retirement because she has that choice. Gosh, slavery sure did a number on y'all. And if you really knew your history, it would be known that those slaves were sold out of pure decent on helping build the country in return of a good life. What? they were shackled. What we say?
They're saying pure deceit. It doesn't matter who lied, you still sold them crazy ass. Anyway,
right, that's crazy.
But
yeah. They were shackled on the ships, not like what you see your oppressor trying to paint to make you be even more hateful and divided. What?
We know they were shackled on the ships. What?
But wait, why would they want to divide it even more? Because it makes them look even worse.
Who wrote this? Dennis the Menace?
Mr. Wilson. And who is, and y'all see, this is how people tell on themselves all the time, right? And so you over here caping for Africans and I guess trying to tell us that we're being stereotypical. Yet you call somebody Lil Taboo Boo from Nigeria. Who's that?
Yeah.
This lady's name is Wendy. You done went and made up you a name that you think sounds African. And who makes up excuses and blames on the system? I never have, honey. And nobody on this panel ever have.
No.
We got our education. We work good jobs. Yeah. We make good money. Absolutely. We live good lives. So I don't really know
Wendy Little Taboo Boo. Is that what he called her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He called her African booty scratcher.
It's clear that this person's from America. They're not from the UK. The way they're writing.
No, I mean Little Taboo Boo. And it's probably a white person writing like that. Little black people don't say that. Little Taboo Boo.
Wendy, are you writing this, Wendy? I believe this is Wendy. Yeah. I believe Wendy is on your page right now. I really
She's a mad side.
She probably is, child.
Monica, I'm going to get you.
What trailer park did that come from? That clearly came from a trailer park. Which one is that located in? Because I don't know who the hell that was. And you need to go back to school. You barely probably got an elementary. I think GED is too good for your ass.
Little Taboo Boo. What in the world, KL? Thank you so much, my love, for the super chat. Schoolboy said it earlier. Why are you so panini pressed? Child, I mean, it is just bizarre. Okay, Courtney
Girl,
and
I'm
Eddie.
talking. Schoolboys say Panini. I think they are little black girl at the kitchen table before Easter Sunday with the grease and the pressing comb. Make sure you hold your ear down type of press. That's what you ought to be sending all them messages back to back
I
to back to
know.
back. Ain't nobody
Oh
got
wait,
time
I
for
got
that.
another one. I got another one I wanted to put up here real fast. This was
That was Wendy's dissertation. Can I read that one? Not sure how I started following y'all, but I went to your live on YouTube, and I have to say it. Y'all some haters, like serious haters. That's much misery hell won't even let y'all in. Praying for y'all, because as bad as y'all try to make her look, you made yourselves look worse. Y'all is definitely country southern y'all. Y'all.
Yeah, I'm country because I say y'all.
I started following y'all on YouTube.
Y'all.
And if you following me, go ahead, do me a favor and unfollow my ass. How
Listen,
about you do that?
And then
how are we making Wendy look bad? Wendy responded to the allegations, and we had a reaction to it. How is that making her look bad? We put our house up. We didn't design the house. We didn't decorate the house. Okay, we didn't. So look, I don't know what these people want. It don't make no sense to me sometimes. Courtney and Eddie, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you, Monica, for all you do. And I love the panel. We love you as well. Thank you, Courtney and Eddie. Definitely manifest our destiny. Late to the Nigerian nightmare. I'm loving I'm loving the shade so much. I almost peed. Love you all.
And P.S. They tell me I'm going to hell every day. So see you there. But I heard it's hella lit though.
Ooh.
Y'all couldn't make it in some of our families, baby. We roast each other at the dinner table just for fun. This is fun, kids. None of this is real life. No one cares about Wendy in real life. I don't follow her on social media. I could care less what she's doing.
You know, that's sad because you know what? I made a joke about Apollo and the Peter flipping houses, and y'all so self-absorbed idiots is on their crying. Why are you hating? I'm not hating on two career criminals. What am I hating
Felons. I mean, it's come on now.
I mean,
Life after lockup. What is that? Life after lockup? I mean, seriously.
Schoolboy, that'll be them same people that invest or go to one of Peter and Apollo's seminars because you know they're going to get on the seminar game. And then they're going to be mad and want to sue when they realize this information was anything they could have Googled on any random day. Scammer scam.
Our
That's
baby
what they do.
Hey, so Debonair. Hi,
Hey, so Debonair.
Hi, my love. Hey, I just want to acknowledge really fast, Mimi Mitchell, thank you so much for the super chat. We love and appreciate you, as well as Marcus Wilson. Damn, that whack house tour. It's obvious she wore Ross the hell out. I can't with y'all. I really can't. Now get into that outfit, baby. Don't have back. All I saw when she turned around was a long back starting from her shoulders and ended at her thighs. Ooh, Marcus.
Iron board.
I felt that in my spirit.
Marcus. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Oh my goodness.
I felt that in my soul.
Oh my goodness. Marge Bond, thank you so much for the super chat. I'm not going to lie. All this proud Nigerian talk, I expected to see a little more culture in the house. Okay. Yeah. That's your friend, right? Schoolboy Marge, she's your friend. Marcus Wilson, thank you so much for the super chat. House tour, where? Did I just watch a commercial for Ashley Furniture or episode of HGTV for Design on a Dime? Baby, not the American version. You got that's the ghetto version of HGTV, not the one we see. Chocolate Padilla, thank you so much for the super sticker. Stout, aka the Professor. Average, nothing spectacular. Just saying. Yeah, you're not alone.
Did she say design on the dime?
She said wrong. She wore. Oh my goodness. wore Ross out. Hey, so Debonair, how are you?
Hey,
What's
I
up?
felt I felt like we watched a tour of Giselle's basement.
Ah,
It was like
okay.
we watched Giselle's like the foyer of her house, and then we went to the basement, and that's where Wendy lives at. The kids' room we still haven't seen because that's Robin's room, so we can't watch that part. But I feel like they're like Voltron, like the houses are coming together, and so we've seen Giselle's foyer, we've seen the basement, Robin's. We can't see her room because it's the kids' room. All of it looks a mess. You know, I think they need to watch Housewives of Atlanta house tours so they see what a house tour looks like, because they're showing us like parts of houses and it looks a mess. Like I'm so confused.
Yeah.
I'm so confused.
Yeah. You're not alone. I mean, you're not alone. It looked very, very, very cheap, I have to admit. The fake flowers. She was calling, I mean, and delusional. You're calling a little office a library. A library. How did she say it, Liz? What'd she say?
A library. A library.
Library.
But can we talk about the clutter that was in that room? It was so cluttered. It was so much stuff in there. It was like everybody lived in that room. It was like the kids' school projects was in there. Her 4 degrees was in there, and her husband 4 degrees was in there. It was so much stuff in that room. I felt like it was like going into the garage of somebody's house.
Did you notice that little mini? It looked like a dog chair, but I bet you it's a chair for one of the kids, right in the middle of what is that? A sunroom, and then this copper waterfall that don't go with that room. Child.
Could we see a tour of Giselle's house again?
I gotta pull that up. Let me see if
I think you should show them back to back so we can like really like evaluate the entire house.
Can we do that tomorrow night?
I'll be glad.
Tomorrow night.
Not finished yet. Her house is not finished.
Whose house? Giselle's?
The barn. The cabin.
Okay.
The enchanted forest.
Oh my goodness! What a mess.
Yeah, the enchanted forest. She needs to go on demolish and start over.
Downstairs. She said her little room downstairs, and she had that little bitty closet where she put a raggedy wig out of for her hairdresser. You remember that?
Yes, I remember that.
And when are we going to see Dorothy's house?
We already saw part of Candace's house, but you know what? We need to do a full tour. Once Dorothy can loan them some money to furnish it, we'll be able to,
Dorothy lives there.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. The new
somebody
house
to furnish it. Yeah.
So
and the sister lived there too, so it's
I think we should see the upstairs where Candace lives at. We should see the basement where Wendy lives at. We've seen the foyer where Giselle lives at, and we should see the garage where Robin lives at.
Question:
Yeah, we should.
How they screwing with all them damn people in the house? I can't. Y'all go ahead. This is ridiculous.
Too much.
But Chris is part of the staff. He's the cook.
I'm done.
On that note, let's wrap
the slavery roles have changed. Instead of having a black cook, she has a white cook.
I love it.
Chris is the gardener. He tends to the garden. He's like a cool boy.
He's also a babysitter. He's a nanny for his wife. He's a nanny. He has to say, if she says something, he has to say what she meant was.
He's like, what would you like?
On that note, y'all, let's wrap things up. I think we had a really robust conversation, and we got to tour Wendy's deflated house. Give feedback on Wendy's responses to the donor list, her lying her way on RHOP, etc. Schoolboy, where can they find you?
You can find me on YouTube at school_boy. You can find me on Twitter at school_boy. And then if you're really feeling really froggy, you can find me on school_boy_2021. And like we say every night, my reads are bisexual. Anybody can come get some. And I don't have a problem reading you. Y'all have a blessed night.
All right now, Bishop, where can they find you?
Well, you can find me here on YouTube, binding, rebuking, and casting out demons on a daily basis on the Bishop with 2 E's. And you can also find me on Instagram and Twitter. And if you have something to say, you can say it to my virtual face at Bishop Breadpill.
Okay, that's right. So, Debonair, my love, where can they find you?
Before I tell you, you can find me. Make sure you guys are smashing that like button on this video. We are at 2.4 people in the chat, so smash that like button.
Yes.
But you guys can find me on all social media. So Debonair. You can also find me on my podcast at the Fairs of the Heart podcast on YouTube.
Love it, love it. Marcella, where can they find you?
You can find me on all the Real Housewives discussions. But tonight, y'all, I need y'all to hit that like, because I'm sure that we have entertained you. Hit that like and that notification button. You never know when Monica is going to have me up here to turn y'all out and tell y'all the truth. Then I need y'all to subscribe to Speak with Your Girl Marcella. Soon as I get 1,000 followers, I will be up there. But guess what? It would never be in the time that Monica is up here. I will turn y'all out in the morning and then probably be on her show to turn you out for the rest of the night.
I love it. Love you, Marcella. Leticia McGee, thank you so much for the super chat. I want to say last week or the week prior, Daily Mail said that Candace was selling her house. The townhouse, the old house where she lived at, not the new one. Class, where can they find you?
Well, y'all gonna find me signing up to learn about getting turned out with Marcella in a minute. I mean, geez. Add a little spice to your life, honey. No, y'all can find me over on Instagram at scared_of_beautiful. And here on YouTube at Scared of Beautiful, just spaces, no periods.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Everyone on this panel, you should go subscribe to their YouTube channels. Go follow them on Instagram. This is a beautiful, talented, intelligent, and soulful group of people. I just love everyone here. As well as subscribe to this channel. Go on and hit that subscribe button down below. Listen, we spill tea nightly, and it's not the stale, watered down tea that you're used to. This is very flavorful. It's well brewed, hot tea. Okay. We keep it spicy. We keep it interesting. And I don't want you to miss out on any of it. So if you're already subscribed to the channel, go on and bang that notification bell. So you can be notified and reminded as soon as the tea drops. Teacups, I want to thank you so much for tuning in tonight. I love you all. Here's another super chat from Marcella. Marcella, I just love you. Love all the trolls and haters. Love my teacup family. Mwah. We love you too, my
hey haters.
Sis. My good sis, we love you. Mods, as usual, y'all be doing the damn thing. Thank you for holding it down. Okay, these trolls be out of hand, and you
haters make us famous.
That's true.
Yeah,
it's so true. I mean, these trolls. It's like, why? One troll was saying tonight, DM me. I know what Monica looks like. Okay, DM me too. So I want to see. Just send me the picture, please. Yes, thank you.
One of them said my husband had a side chick, and my husband don't leave my side. So where is that chick? Because I want to watch.
they on the other side, Marcella. They on the other side.
We're together all day. We're both retired, and we're together all day.
That's so nice. That is beautiful. Yeah, you and your husband, I'm telling you, y'all are aging backwards. Okay, you look better than some couples in their 20s. Okay,
that will keep you alive. That will keep you alive.
Doing something, child. Okay.
The Clorox wipes.
Everyone that sent in a super chat or a cash app, thank you so much for helping us keep the lights on. We truly, truly, truly appreciate it. I want y'all to stay safe, be blessed, and we'll see you tomorrow. Back here, same time, same place, spilling some more hot tea. Bye now. Bye, y'all.